Okay, let's do this. Good evening, hello, it's Sunday again. Welcome to the Sunday stream. Wow, these weeks are flying past, aren't they? Welcome to the stream. It's been a great week. It's autumn here. The weather is changing, and it's quite nice because we've had an amazing summer, incredible heat. But I'm glad the autumn is here. It's lots of great things going on. Picking blackberries, making jam, that sort of stuff. Okay, so let the fill up. Let me just see how the sound is, as I always do.
Growing a startup can be complex. Is this scalable? What's the
Yeah, sounds pretty good. Hello, fantastic. Let's see who we've got. How you doing, brother? Good evening. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, my friend? What we're going to do tonight, YouTube is a Pandora's box, and it is indeed strange. You think you're up, and your channel is flying, and then it's down. There's a fantastic channel, Dave Collier's Camping, who needs the watch hours, if you will. He's got 1,012 subs. It's a really good channel. Just to help, really. It's a fantastic channel. How to help him, how to get the hours up. What we can do, I shall put it up here, because I was speaking to a comment to Belt Loop that I will give his channel a big up. So I'll just put it on a share screen. Everyone's pop up. Evening, my friend. How are you doing? Okay. Let's get this up there. Let's put there we go. It should pop up. Oh, there we go. Fantastic. I have to turn this down so I don't get the echo. Okay, how's the sound, guys? Okay, yeah, the cheers, Caucasian mate. The GoPro or the drone. I'm gonna speak about that in a minute. This is Dave Collier's Camping's channel. He's got 1,012 subs and 2,700 watch hours. How to help a channel? All you have to do really it is a fantastic. Obviously, sub to the guy. Give him a hand. If you were to go, what I would do, I would go to the Hot Tent Stoves, part of his channel, and then I would just press play all. Okay, so what that's going to do, that's going to put all his recent uploads, or uploads, if you will, into a nice long playlist. Watch some, watch a few, come back to them. But if you actually let that run, that will add to Dave's watch hours, which will really help his channel, because he wants to get up to obviously everybody that does YouTube, the journey, everybody wants to get up to monetization, but you need that 4,000. So go jump on his channel, click on his playlist, watch a few, let it run. You know, it would really help him out. There's a few others on here as well I'm going to give a shout out to tonight as well. So that's Dave's channel. Another way you can do it as well, obviously, if you've got iPad, tap into your iPad. Exactly the same. Dave Collier's Camping. find his playlists. Again, go to the hot tents and just press the play.
I hate him.
And it'll pick it up. And it'll start to, if you've got 3 or 4 devices, if you start to like click on Dave's playlists, it will add to his watch hours. I think it's a really great thing to do. So go give him a hand, guys. What I'm going to do while this is running, actually, I'm going to click on his playlist, all of them. Okay, and I'm going to let that run over there. Okay, that is on my iPad. You can really give him a really big hand. Okay, I'm going to let that run, and that's going to add to Dave's watch hours. Anything to help the guy? Okay, let's bring that off. Okay. Caucasian. I approve of either the drone or the GoPro. It's for the for when I go up to the west coast of Scotland. Let me just click it onto. I will click it onto YouTube, but if it starts to lag, I'll take it off. Let me see. So obviously on StreamYard, I can't see the. Okay, here we go. Volume down. Okay, let's have a look at the poll. It may lag too much. I'm having a few problems with the internet at the moment. Okay, drone or GoPro. So far it's 100%. Okay, so far it's 100%. Which one? Because it's either going to be the GoPro or the drone for when I go back up to the. I'm going to click the YouTube off because it's going to drain it to go up to the west coast of Scotland. Let me know. Okay, which one? Obviously, by the end of the night, I'll see which one's up there. But tell me now, you know. Okay, so what have we got tonight? We've got a few things really. The channel is really pushing to get the channel seen. A few things on the channel. I'm going to change the way the channel's working. I'm going to drop to 2 uploads a month and a live stream at the beginning of every month and at the end, so I can sort of work on the channel and get better quality in between, which I think will really help the channel. Obviously, I think if you push YouTube too hard, it just wrecks your brain, and I need a break because I've been pushing really, really hard. So yeah, so let's see what we've got tonight for a review, MRE. So basically, we've got the. If I just put the camera down here. Okay, we've got something to eat. This is a pasta bolognese. Main meal serves 130 grams, energy 462 kilocalories, 27 grams of fat. 8.5 grams of sugar, 2.1 grams of salt. It's a dry mix. Pasta bolognese, free dry meal, pasta and tomato sauce with cooked beef. Now, compared to that bloody travesty I had last week, these are actually pretty good. What did I have? So it was the parsley and sauce, which was absolutely bloody awful. I'll not be getting those again. Okay, so I'll try that. For those that are wondering, this is my going to be turned into a chopping board. This is a really nice piece of silver birch I found. The birch obviously had been blown over in the storms we had here, and the trees have been cut down to make them safe. This is a really nice piece of silver birch. I'm going to shave off and clean up and oil and turn into a chopping board, which I think will be really, really nice. So yeah, that's a little project I've got going on. So yeah, something to eat. Less than 10 minutes, just add water, no cleanup. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to add it in the bag, and I'm going to put it actually in a bowl. Prove of either drone or GoPro, but a drone requires flight skills. Yes, it does. You got to be careful where you put it, but the drone I'm looking at has a range of like 10 kilometers, which I find absolutely incredible. I've never had a drone before, so quite looking forward to it, but we'll see. Drone, yes or no by the end of the night. Drone or GoPro? Let me have a look on the mobile. Let's have a look. Okay. Let's have a look at the comments here. Evening stuff, mate. How you doing? Sorry if I didn't say hello there. So yeah, so let's get this on. It's how much does it require? Water wise. Just add water. Oh, 300 ml of boiling water. Yeah, these are actually pretty good. I've had one of these before. It's not going to be like the bloody travesty I had last week, the parsley and was it the parsley and sauce? I'm never get one of them again. Okay, so let's open it up here. There we go. Just take that off. Okay, let's have a look inside. Okay. Okay. Smells pretty good. It's an absolute bloody. I keep calling it a travesty. That disaster last week. Looks pretty good. Quite clear. Clear fill line. There was none on that MRE last week. Okay, remember to take out the oxygen absorber. Okay, looks pretty good. 462 kilocalories. Let's flip the kettle. I've actually moved the kettle this week because it was actually behind the PC last week, and it was like a bloody train going through. Yeah, it's a rumbling. Okay, so kettle's boiling for the first hour or so. We'll try this MRE. Have a chat. Also gonna got a little giveaway this Sunday. A Fresnel lens. These are 4 times magnification. These are actually so much better than magnifying glasses. 4 times magnification. It's also a ruler. This is actually an emergency fire starter. These are in a good sunshine. These are absolutely fantastic. The more pinpoint accuracy. So much better than magnifying glass. Very, very quick. Nothing wants to come out of the packet tonight. So I'm giving one of these away. Okay. First one to go to the About section of the channel and send me an email. I'll get sent a Fresnel lens. These are actually fantastic. 4 times magnification. Can be used as a ruler as well. Does anybody remember the... it is on YouTube, the guy who actually had a massive one of these. It looks like a rear screen projection TV. And he started to melt rocks with them. Obviously, this is obviously nowhere near as big, but these that pinpoint accuracy on a hot day. These super quick emergency fire starters. go to the about section of the channel, send me an email. First one, send me an email. I'll get sent a Fresnel lens. Giveaway for this evening. Fantastic little pieces of kit to put in your little firebox or your kit or whatever. Actually, the first time I came across these was General Patton's bushcraft. I've not seen him around for a while. Is he still around? I think he is. But YouTube's doing funny things at the minute. The more, as soon as you start to go over that 1,000 subs and get just a little bit higher, start to lose a few people. I'm trying to get them back. You know, Devil Dog and all that, but I just don't see them in my notifications for some reason. Good evening, Spicy Tuna Rolls. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome to the chat. We are this evening for the MRE. We are looking at something to eat pasta bolognese. Smells pretty good. And after that bloody travesty, I keep calling it travesty, last week, this smells absolutely fantastic. 462 kilocalories, 27 grams of fat. Yeah. Actually, looking forward to this one. Yeah. So over on my iPad, I've still got Dave Collier's playlist running. Go find his channel. If you're not already subbed, go watch his playlists. He's got 2,700 watch hours. We need to get up to 4,000 to get monetized channel on his channel. So, you know, if you got iPad, phone, go watch his playlists. Go give the guy a hand. Let's get him up to the monetization. Yeah, because we're all together, aren't we? Absolutely amazing little community we've got. And I think as channels get a little bit bigger, we start to lose people, which is a real shame. Okay, the kettle is boiled. So let's push this down here a bit. Okay, 300 mils. Let's get it in there. Well, it smells absolutely fantastic. Oh, okay, let's pull that over there. Let's get the American MRE spoon. Let's give it a stir. Wow, it smells fantastic, guys. Okay, let's get all that goodness up there. Wow, yeah. Yeah. I can tell straight away. That's going to be pretty good. Let's give it a bit more. Let's get it all up there. Okay, should be enough for now. Put that over there. Let's seal it. There we go. Okay, wait time. Wait time. I think I tore it off. I think it's 5 to 10 minutes. So we're going to leave that to do its magic. Okay, how do you like my new chopping board? This is a nice piece of silver birch that I found in the forest here. I'm going to sand it down. Sand it down. Make make it really nice. Get some nice oil on it. This is my little project, along with many. Stealth says, you should have a look. Excuse me. You should have a look at Wild Camping Pembrokeshire. His work with his drone is great. Put his stuff, mate. Put his link to his channel in the comments, mate, and I shall certainly have a look. I'll put the link to his channel in the comments, mate. Okay, while that's doing, what I'm going to do, while it's doing, I'm going to put this down. I'm going to make myself a nice cup of tea in my cookser. Okay, let's have a look at the live chat. Okay, if you go to Stealth, mate, if you go to his channel and you just go to the top and you copy and paste. Okay, that's actually what I'll try and do, but it might lag it out. YouTube. Let's see if I can flag it up. Okay. Okay. Okay, I can't. Yeah, I can't seem to see it, mate. So go to his channel. Copy and paste the link at the top and stick it in the comments, mate. Okay, while we're doing it, I'm gonna make a nice cup of tea. And that. Oh. Bit of spillage, it'll be okay. Bit of spillage, it'll be okay. This is going to get buffed up, sanded down, make it it'll look absolutely fantastic. Bit of spillage on my chopping board, my soon to be very shiny chopping board. How do you take tea, guys? With or without sugar? Okay, there's quite a few coming up, mate. So yeah, if you could stick the link to his channel if you can find it. A bit of brown sugar in there. Okay, this is okay. Not long to go now for this. Good evening, Belton, my friend. How are you, my friend? It is all good. It is all good. Did Dave the shout out at the top of the show. Suggest to people I've got his. If you've got an iPad, iPhone, other devices, it has to be a different device each time because YouTube picks it up that it's the same device, same IP. So, but if you have got a few different devices, click on his playlists and watch a few. then come back. But, you know, let them run. If it's what you're doing is nothing wrong against YouTube's terms and conditions, let them run. But it will add to the guy's watch hours. Like I said, he's got 2,700 at the moment. You know, he's got 2,700. He needs to get to 4,000 for the monetization, and it's part of the YouTube journey. It's a great thing when you get there. And, you know, I really want to get him up there. Fantastic. Okay. So a little bit of all's well, Mr. Beltloop. All is well. Okay. This is I think this is not too long before this is actually done, to be honest. I'm going to give it about another 2 minutes. Let's have a nice cup of tea. If you guys are not moderators in my channel, Beltloop, are you a mod of my channel, mate? Because what I will do, I will make you a moderator. Okay, Beltloop, you're now a moderator of the channel, mate. So you can add your channel in the comments. People can come and find your channel. Can sub to you. But remember, you need to watch the channel and you need to get involved because YouTube will take it away from you if you don't watch, you don't communicate with the channel within around about 48 hours, and you will lose that sub. You know, and so you need to go. Watch. Okay. Oh, the tea is good. I've just made you moderator, mate. Beltloop, I've just made you a moderator. I've just made you a moderator. Okay. So before we open this up, it says leave it in the bag. But what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to see the quality of it. I'm actually going to put it in a nice bowl. See the quality of it. So for the first hour, we'll, like I said, with this channel, we'll have a look at MRE, just have a little bit of a chat. You know, and then top of the hour, I will put the link for people to come on the stream. Want to talk about their channels? Just want to come on, have a chat? Want to come on, say hello? Feel free. So top of the hour, half an hour, the link will go out. Okay, fair play, mate. It's okay. Fair play. I'll leave you in the mod, mate. Yep, start sticking all those channels in there. Okay, so let's bring this down. Let's bring this down. Let's have a look. Okay. The tea is quality. Okay, let's put the bowl in there. Let's have a look. I think that's been about 10 minutes. My day's been absolutely fantastic. It's autumn here now. It's turned autumn. The weather has changed. We've had some incredible heat, and it's done some. I think it's done some damage to the forest here. The 97 acres. We also think it's changed the soil composition because it's been so hot, unusually hot. But you know, it's been a fantastic day, fantastic weekend. You know, we start all again tomorrow. Wake up in the forest, we start again. You know, I don't have a job; I have a lifestyle, and I hope to, as the channel grows, I will share more of where I am, because I think it'd be interesting for people to see. So thank you very much. My day has been absolutely fantastic, mate. How has yours been? Okay, let's put this. If you could share this out to your social media, Twitter, whichever social media you have. It will be much appreciated. Tea is always good in a cookser. Okay, so let's, wow, I'll tell you what. This looks pretty good. If you remember, if you if you weren't here last week, you didn't see that parsley. Well, it was absolutely horrendous. Okay, so let's take it out of the bag. Well. Let's have a look at this. This looks fun. I always knew something to eat were great. This cost me £6. Look at the quality of this. Let's make sure all that is out. Yes, it is. Where's my all that? Looks absolutely fantastic. What do you think, people? Okay. Those post times. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. I think that looks, people. That looks absolutely fantastic. I paid £6 for this. Something to eat. I always knew they were good. Nice chunks of pasta and minced beef. You got some nice carrot in there. 426 calories, 27 grams of fat. This would certainly fill you up. Have a taste. Wow. Okay. Wow. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. 2 spoonfuls. Brit approved. Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. Something to eat. Pasta bolognese. Yeah. Very nice. Highly recommended straight away. Some nice pasta, nice carrots in there, some nice chunks of onion. Wow. So really good. You know the quality of an MRE ration when you don't actually have to add any salt, any pepper. It's got really good flavour, really good bolognese flavour. Meaty, the pasta is just right. Good evening, Bushcraft. How are you doing, my friend? Good evening, sir. Well, yes, it's this is a piece of silver birch. When we had the storms here, storm units came through. It was chucking trees around like toothpicks, and there were a lot of trees that had to be cut down because they just weren't safe. This was actually a slice of one of the silver birches. I'm going to take this and actually turn it into a chopping board. I'm going to polish it down. I'm going to buff it. I'm going to leave the nice cracks in. This is one of my projects to come up. Now it's autumn here. No, it wasn't an MRE. It was a single ration. Very good. Very nice. Look at that. Extremely filling. I can't help it. I'm just going to have to Keep destroying this. It's absolutely yeah. Just gets the thumbs up approval. Very, very nice. What I'm going to do, I'm going to destroy this as the stream goes on. Not actually had much to eat today. This is absolutely fantastic. So, like I said, a few things are changed on the channel. I'm going to run to 2 uploads a month and 2 live streams, one at the beginning of the month and one at the end. So sort of give me a break in between and work on the quality of the channel. Few things to upload. Uploads coming this month. My new logger wood stove. Quite looking forward to opening this up. Lumberjack wood stove. And a fantastic piece of kit. A mini Trangier kit. These are going to be the 2 uploads for this month. Obviously, I'll need to create and get busy. Quite looking forward to this. I love Trangiers. This is like a mini version, very lightweight. Not sure actually the weight on it. Yeah, very cool. So that's along with my tasks and my things to do this month. That is one of them. Also, the next week I'm going to start collecting the blackberries for the jam. Start making the jam, and possibly one of the so I've said I'm going to 2. One of the uploads for this month, maybe the Return of the Dutchy Pot Sunday, because I'm going to make some jam in my now my mason jars have arrived. Get some jam, and I'm going to bake some bread in the Dutchy pot out in the shelter. So quite looking forward to that. So yeah, need to choose. I'm at work at the minute, so I may miss information on chat. I can always check on it, but don't want to on a video. I like it live. Yep, live is best. You never know what's going to happen. Previous lives I've had fire alarms go off, complete internet just disconnects itself, absolutely everything. Keep dropping yourself in, my friend. This is gorgeous. I've just got to keep going. Absolute thumbs up. Gorgeous. Okay, let me have a look at the chat. Okay, so let's have a look at the poll. Things that are good are often difficult to stop, no doubt. Yes, absolutely. I agree with you there. So look at the poll. Okay. Okay. 80% yes, 20% no. Interesting. I'm presuming that's for the drone. I think it's going to be yeah. Interesting. Just going to kick that back out because I don't want it to lag the channel. I think it's going to be. I think the drone. What we'll do. I will split the screen. Okay, it may lag the channel out. Okay, this is the drone I was looking at, DJ Mini Pro 3, remote control, lightweight and foldable camera drone. 859. I might be able to get a discount on that. Will be used for advancing the channel, and also when I go back up to the Highlands of Scotland on the west coast. So that is what I would be looking at for that, and the GoPro, the GoPro 10. Okay, yeah, this is pretty cool. I've had cheaper versions of the GoPro, you know, and they just break. So I always think if you're actually gonna buy something such as this, just go all out and just because it's a lifetime purchase, is it not? Yeah, fancy. Spicy tuna is fancy. I'm trying to work out if the poll at the minute is going towards the drone or the GoPro. The GoPro being significantly cheaper. Just absolutely fantastic. What do we think? Yeah. Close that. Close that. Okay, what we're going to do, it's 1:45. Stuff, it will be great for the hills. Yes, it will. That's one of the things I want to use. But I use a GoPro a lot when I am shooting videos. Yeah. When I was up in the West Island Way, when I was up around the Bain Doin, up in the Highlands of Scotland, I sort of, was wanting and thinking, well, if I had a drone now, I could really get up high and get some absolute. It's incredible anyway. Some of the images, but I just thought, if I got that's on top of Conic Hill, I thought if I could get a drone and just take it over a little bit. That's King's House. You know. Sometimes the buttons are a little slow to react. Bella, what GoPro have you got? Have you got what number? Because I know some. I did read up on some of the older ones who did tend to stick. I think you should. I think you absolutely should. What's the memory on it? No, I haven't. No, because like I said, I've had the cheaper versions that you could get. Waste of money. They're fine, but they say they film in 2K, 4K, all this, and it's just rubbish. So you may as well, if you're going to do it, shell the money out. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Okay, what's this? GoPro 7. Let me have a look. GoPro 7. Is that the one? That looks pretty cool, actually. Okay, a little bit cheaper than the GoPro 10. I quite like the look of that. Okay. Decisions, my friend. At least could hold that many hours, at least 8 hours in 4K. That's what is the card on it? Is that it's got to be nearly 1 terabyte to be able to hold at least 8 hours. Well, guys, I have to say, let me come back down. Clean plate, clean bowl, something to eat. Pasta Bolognese, 130 gram. Absolutely gorgeous. Place it in your pack. Highly recommended. Brit thumbs up. Gorgeous. After that absolute travesty last week, parsley and whatever it was, that's absolutely gorgeous. Highly recommended. Stick it in your pack. Something to eat. Really nice. Clean bowl. I was really hungry. I'm not eating a lot today. Okay, fantastic. Okay. Carbohydrates, do the thug shaker. Not sure what you mean, mate. But good evening. Spicy tuna said GoPro battery life for short. I'm not sure what Coolboy 99 is talking about. Okay. I've still got Dave's playlist is running. he has 2,700 watch hours. We need to get him up to 4,000. How you can help him: if you have an iPad, iPhone, PC, because it needs to be a different IP, because YouTube picks up on it to register the hours. So Dave Collier Camping, go find his channel, click in it. This will also raise his search awareness, and the mission is on to get him up to 4,000 watch hours. I have pressed on his playlist. I watched a few of his things on his playlist earlier. I'm now letting that run because this will add to his watch hours. It's nothing against terms and conditions of YouTube, but it's going to help the guy get up to monetization status, which is a really nice thing for any YouTube creator, because it's bloody hard to get up there. I have no interest in, if anybody's a moderator at my channel, can they get rid of, just put Coolboy99 in timeout, please, before I do it, because I don't know what he's talking about. Not a problem, my friend. YouTube is tough. YouTube is really hard to get up there. You think you're up. It's really weird at the minute, because I've got shorts that shot up over 1,000 views, 1,200 views. Boom, 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 boom. And you think, okay, well, yeah, the channel's picking up, and then it comes back down again. Some live streams don't get nothing. 80 views. Some get more. Live stream is a different thing to is a difficult thing to crack. But we have to keep pushing through, and we will get there. Thing is, I know some really big YouTubers that started off small and now they've got big. They don't want to know. I'm not going to ever call the little guys. They don't want to know, but they sort of forgot where they started. They forget the leave people behind. Maybe it's through no fault of their own. Once you get a little bit bigger, it's hard to keep up. But I don't think it is. If you click that bell, those notifications, and if you're actually looking, you will find the channels. I think some people just leave people behind when the channels get a bit bigger. And I don't think it's right. Okay, it is coming to 21:53. That summit tweet was absolutely gorgeous. I was hungry. That went down a storm compared to that parsley shite I ate last week. Look, never again. Summit tweet, fantastic. Stick it in your pack. The Brit recommended. So before we get to the top of the hour, I'll put the link for people to come on the stream and have a chat, say hello, share your channel out. The Fresnel lens, 4x magnification, is up for grabs. If anybody wants one, these are absolutely fantastic. It's a ruler, magnifier, and also an emergency fire starter. Absolutely brilliant. If you want to win one of these tonight, I'm going to give away one away on every live stream. Go to the about section of the chat. Excuse me. Try throat. Happens when you're live. Go to the about section of the channel. Send me a message. First one to message me at the email address will get a Fresnel lens. So I look forward to you guys emailing me. Good evening, BC Gerbs. How are you doing, sir? How are you? How is life? Hoping you are well. Welcome to the stream. Hope you find it interesting. Hope you and Kimmers are doing great. Really nice to have you in here. Good evening, Stonewall Outdoors. How are you doing? Hope all well with yourself. What I'm going to do. So, yeah, the Fresnel lens. Go to the channel. Send me a message. And the first one to send me a message, I will send you a Fresnel lens. And these are absolutely fantastic. Better than magnifying glass. Pinpoint accuracy. Get a little bit of this on your jute or your dry tinder. It's going up. Absolutely fantastic. So that'll go over there. I'm done for free. I'm down for free. BCJ, I'm down for free swag. Get commenting, my friend. Yeah. You had rain. BCJ, you finally had rain. Fantastic. I know you guys have been struggling for rain. I watched the upload with you and Kimmers. You know, dry, Georgia. You guys were begging for rain, so I'm glad about that. Yeah, rain's a good thing. If you see the shorts I did here, we had 2-3 months of absolutely 25, 30-degree heat, which is too much for this country. But when the rain came down, there was no thunders. It was not heavy wind or anything at all. It's just the sheer weight of water. If you see the shorts upload I did, just destroyed the yurts, ripped them to shreds. Just the sheer weight of water coming down, landing on the branches as well, and the deadfall coming down from the silver birches and the home beams. Just shredded the yurts, quite a few of them actually. Yeah. See if we can get this party started. Emailed you. Okay, I'm going to check the... let me just check. If you're the first one, BC, mate, it'll be coming straight to you. Okay, I'll bring the winner out in a moment. 7 in here now. Yep. Get out to your social stream, your Facebook. The competition tonight, the giveaway is for a Fresnel lens. Email me, and I shall give the winner announcement around about towards the end of the stream. But yeah, Fresnel lens, so much better than magnifying glass. 7 in here now. We need to get this up and pumping. Yeah. There's been too much rain the last couple of weeks, but it's backed off. Been a nice week. Yeah. Okay, what I'm going to do is getting towards the top of the hour. I'm going to place the copy to clipboard. I'm going to put the link in there. If anybody wants to come on the stream, remember to wear headphones or something like that so there's no echo. If there is a bit of echo, I'll have to drop you back into the basement down below so we can sort it out. A very cool Fresnel lens in your pocket. Mine is big. The guy, did you see, Bella? Did you see the guy who was on? Oh God, are you the guy? Or there's another guy on YouTube that actually got the rear screen projection off the back of the TV and start melting rocks with it? Has anybody seen that? Okay, so you've had rain and the BC Jebs had rain, but the van is still on. Did you have good rain, BC, or was it just like a small? Everything's so hot, it just evaporates as soon as it falls. Yeah, yeah. That's the problem we've got here at Cuffley. The ground is clay, so it basically baked the ground. And when it rained, or rather when we had the deluge that destroyed the yurts and a few other bell tents, it just bounced and it just rolls down the hill to the bottom field. We need more. The strange thing is we're finding some of the hornbeam around here, some of the really old trees are getting very, very brittle, and the branches are snapping incredibly easy because they're so thirsty, because there's not enough moisture in the ground now, and it's a bit of a concern. The branches are snapping so easy and they're so dry. Okay, put that in there. That's in there. Everybody wants to come on the stream? There we go. Okay, top of the hour. We've got 9 in here. It's a little refresher. Dave Collier's camping. The playlist is still running. If you guys want to, if you've got an iPad, obviously PC, an iPhone, help the guy get up to 4,000 watch hours. Fantastic channel, fantastic guy. Been watching for a while now. He's got 1,012 YouTube subscribers, and he needs to get 4,000 watch hours to get up to monetization, which will be really, really nice for him, because it's part of the journey. I think it'd be, really cool if we can get him up there. So if you've got an iPad, PC, iPhone, whatever, just go and watch some of his playlists, then let them run. You're not breaking any terms and conditions of YouTube. You're actually helping the guy out, but it's got to be on a different IP for it to register. 97% of water is lost. Yeah, but the hornbeam are so dry here. Even though we had a deluge, you can tell they look thirsty. You can tell when a tree looks thirsty, and the branches are so brittle. It's unbelievable. Okay, let me have a look at the poll. Okay, let's have a look. 10 thumbs up, 7 watching. Okay, sometimes live streams are hit and miss, but that's the magic of YouTube. You've got to enjoy doing what you do, and then you won't think about it, and it becomes a passion. Don't think about it, just enjoy it, and it will pick up. So let's have a look at the poll. Drone or GoPro? Okay, 71% yes. I think that's for the drone. 29% no. Okay. Paul is looking good. Okay. Let me check. Check the inboxes for. Okay. People are inboxing. Okay, fantastic. Yeah. If all you guys can remember to hit the thumbs up, belt loop. Okay, what we're gonna do. I'm gonna add you to the stream, my friend. Let's do this. Okay, no, if nobody else can come on the stream, they can just come talk about the channel, share the channel. You don't actually add the. I can add you to the stream. Blah. There we go. Yep. See if I can hear you there, sir.
Well, I hope you can. I don't know if you can or not. I'm at work, and they got pretty strict rules about videotape at work, and being so I can't really show my well, I guess picture. That type.
That's okay. I get it.
But I did want to say, hey, you got some really good people out there in the chat. I see you got BC Gerbs and Spicy Tuna Rolls. I've seen them around. They good people. And Spicy comes in my lives pretty good bit.
I love Spicy. He's followed me for a while.
And I'm on some of the MRE stuff. I used to watch some of these videos a pretty good bit. I still watch it some every now and again. I just, to me, that seems amazing that stuff would last that long. My videos don't tend to follow any particular, or the video, well, not the videos, but the live streams don't tend to follow any particular rhyme or reason. They ain't, they just tend to wander. So, anyhow, I believe in hollering at folks. I love accent over yonder, of the UK. That's pretty cool stuff.
Good evening, sir.
But if y'all want to, any folks over yonder want to learn how to speak redneck, I got a bunch of videos about how to speak redneck. I'm not trying to push my videos; they're just shorts, anyhow. But,
no, it's not. Oh, do please do. Is redneck actually a language?
I think so. I mean, it's a lot more colorful than just English. I mean, it is in English, but it's a way of talking that like you say somebody's cornbread ain't done all through the middle. It just means that boy ain't too bright. That boy is using a 60-watt bulb where 100-watt ought to be used. It's just a way of making it colorful, more fun, describing it. I think
That's fantastic. Okay, we've got Big Billy Thompson has dropped into the basement. I'm going to bring him up.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so we'll have obviously myself and the two in the room. Add to the stream. Okay.
90% of water is lost through transpiration in trees. Now,
yeah,
really?
It is. Yeah, only about 1% or less, I think, is used for growth.
Really? I mean,
now
I grow lots of things, and it's more than 1% to make things grow.
Well, according to Google, that's what Google told me. I assume Google.
Trees store lots and lots of water.
This is true. It does, but it's the trees and the hornbeam here are really struggling.
And where's here?
Just the lack of rain we have had. We had the deluge, but because the ground is clay, the rain just bounced off. And it's like you can tell that they look thirsty.
Right. I think you're in the United Kingdom.
He's in he's in Canada, I think.
Who's in Canada?
Right. I could be wrong.
No, I mean Hampshire.
Well, I don't know. I think he is in UK. I was reading somebody else's and so I try to keep track of where everybody's at. I'm not always real successful with it, and I should have known better when I saw the UK time thing. Sorry about that, Brett MRE.
No, it's okay. It's all cool.
Well, I'm confused. Who's in Canada?
Okay.
Oh, I think that would be. Go ahead.
We've got Australia.
Okay, if you're in Canada,
no,
deep states, wherever you are, place it in the comments.
I'm in Hampshire, United Kingdom. I play called Yateley.
Yes, you are, my friend. Yep.
I was thinking about BC Gerbs. He's in Canada.
Yeah. He definitely needs some. He definitely needs some rain. Him and Kimmers. over there. Devil Dog has just dropped into the room. Good evening, sir.
I understand what you need. That would need rain. I don't think it's the trees that need the rain. I think it's the reservoirs that need the rain.
It depends where you are. We're on 97 acres of forest here, and you can see what the lack of rainfall is doing to the soils and the trees.
Are you in the New Forest?
I'm in the Great Wood, which is just off Carbone Hill.
Right, I'm with you.
Yeah, Cuffley Camp Outdoor Centre.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
I understand what you're saying, but I always got to believe it with the reservoirs that needed the water. I understand what you mean with the plants, but I mean they've had a lot of rain in the last few hours.
Yeah.
Last week. I mean the weeds are all coming through, so it's not affecting them.
Yeah.
What's this? I'm in Cowichan Valley on the Vancouver Island in Canada. Who's that?
That's BC Gerbs and Kimmers. Absolutely fantastic channel.
Oh, right.
Yeah. This is going to be like one big meet and greet tonight, isn't it? It's fantastic.
Yeah, it just came up in my notifications. I thought I'd just pop in and have a look, see what the crack was.
Hey,
And,
Brett.
Are you like an environmentalist then?
No, I'm a bushcraft and outdoor instructor.
Oh, you must know the English Woodsman then, his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Dan. Is it Dan?
Yeah.
He's got...
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay then.
Okay. Thank you for dropping in. Are you okay there, Mr. Belton?
I was just going to say, we got a genuine celebrity here in the chat with Devil Dog.
We have.
He's blowing up.
He's blowing
up.
He absolutely is. He actually showed me how to when I first started using Streamyard. He actually showed me how to use it.
Yeah, I mean he's as helpful as the day is long.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of folks, at first when we used to go in a live stream together, because I like him. He's my buddy, and I like hanging out with him. But a lot of times the people would be saying hey to me first. Now that a lot of people even forget I'm around and just want to say hey to Devil Dog. It's they want that attention.
That is strange, but that does happen. Do you find sometimes when you go on a stream, some people that you were talking to previously don't talk to you anymore?
Well, I got a theory about some of that. Some of it could be that they're paying attention to other things, but I think some of it, I have a tendency to type so much and so fast. I don't know if you seen it, but I type a lot, and that's because I'm always thinking. And I think that maybe it shows up as the top chat when I go through and do it, as opposed to the live chat. Live chat shows everything. And so, I think that maybe they just don't see it because maybe it doesn't show it. I don't know. That happens to you too, Jerbs?
Yeah, he says BC says he gets that all the time.
I mean, I even said hello to somebody twice the other day, and they said hello to like 5 people. I mean, I'm not getting paranoid or anything. It's possible he had issues with his internet. It's possible that they just weren't showing all my posts because sometimes if you look on there and change it from live chat to top chat or top chat to live chat, I think it usually comes up as top chat. But I think that sometimes though it'll go through and just won't show it. I guess that's okay. It's their way of doing things, but it can be a little bit frustrating if I don't feel like I don't ever feel like I'm spamming, but sometimes I think maybe they think I am.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah.
I don't.
Oh, there goes the man. Yeah, I've sat in streams before, right, you know, and I'll jump on the Streamyard. Some people, you know, sometimes I can just sit there. I'll just say hello and just listen. And you can say hello. Sometimes people might not see it. BC Jeb says YouTube picks and chooses who can see what. That's true enough.
It is kind of weird. Hey, I got a question for you, BC. MRE, Brit MRE, or BC. You know, I'm just curious how y'all feel about shorts. You know, the short videos. I ain't talking about draws or britches. I'm just talking about, you know, the videos. You know,
I would say use them. I will experiment with them. You get between 15 and 60 seconds. Experiment with them. I think they really work. The rain upload for me got well over 1,000 views. Boom, straight away. But then it died down. I think to make your channel grow, I think if it's there and you have the capability on your channel to use it, use it. Have you got that on your channel? I'm sure you have.
Yeah, I've got it. I've got the community list, and I've got what is it? I use my shorts, and I do some live streaming, and I do some, you know, regular videos. I've kind of gotten away from the regular videos, but I'm you know, trying to roll back around to them. I think the more stuff you use, the more likely they are to kind of push your channel.
Yeah. I'm not sure the thing is with his shorts at the minute, it's not crossing over to your long form content, which is a bit strange because YouTube broke the algorithm when they put the shorts in.
Well, I think the shorts kind of blew up their algorithm to some degree, and I like to think, you know, that a couple of things, you know, I think that the shorts tend to bring in more subscribers. And I think that can only help because if they're going to show, I have this, and I don't know, I could be way off, but I think that a lot of times when if they're on your subscription list, they will pop up a video in front of you from time to time. And if you have the right thumbnail or the right topic or something, something that they may be interested in, they very well could click on it. I think it's an opportunity to be seen, whether you take advantage of it or not.
If it's there and you have the ability to do shorts on your channel, use them for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Those shorts, it's a lot easier. And I think part of that, I think that you got a wide variety of different ages of folks that watch videos. And I think the younger folks, and this is just in my head, I could be wrong, but I think the younger folks, you know, tend to watch them short videos. You know, maybe the older folks do too. I don't know. I don't tend to watch a whole lot of shorts. I prefer, you know, somewhere between a 2 to 5, 10, 15-minute video. Typically, if I got time and I just want to veg out, sometimes I'll go to a longer 1 hour, 2 hour video. But it's hard for me to watch some of those if I've got stuff going on. But also now I did notice that on your community tab, that a lot of your shout out or your community post stuff is I think a lot of those are really just your videos or your live streams that you're, you know, and that makes sense to do it that way. But there's another way of thinking that a lot of people are doing is using it to try and promote other channels. I don't know if that throws, you know.
No, you're right.
I don't know if that.
I agree with you there. If I was looking for that actually this weekend to put other people's channels on my channel underneath my uploads,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't seem to be there, which is a bit weird.
Okay. I just
Yeah.
it's just one. I mean, I try to pay attention to a lot of different things on here. I can't swear that I'm successful on it, but I think it tends to, I think it tends to how you use some of these things, can make it. I think can affect the algorithm. I think.
Yeah, I'm writing that down. Because I did look this weekend and to put that function on, add a section, and for some reason it's not there.
And that's something else that I'm noticing that, or I'm trying to pay
Devil Dog has
attention
a question for you.
All right, what's Devil Dog's question? Let's see. Why don't I like the sound effects? That's a good question. Sometimes I guess they're okay. A lot of the ones Devil Dog tends to be, though, kind of poke fun at me, at least when I'm chewing on something. He has a tendency to put one on there that like crunching a taco or something. Crunch, 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 crunch. And it's almost like it's poking fun at me or something. And while I don't tend to take that personal. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. That's just like I'll tell him. I'll admit to him. Here, this is a live stream confession, I guess. So it's one of those. What
I don't think he's I don't think he's winding you up on purpose.
Well, it's not my favorite. When people tend to use those, I have enough trouble hearing to begin with, but I've noticed that a lot of the folks tend to change their voice with a lot of that stuff, and it makes it harder to hear, and especially when they use those high-pitched, whiny stuff. That it sounds. I used to be a gamer, and every time you ran into what you call one of these, what do they call them youngins when they play?
Squeaker.
I don't even. Squeaker, yeah, that's it, or a screecher, or something like that. And man, it was hard to play with one of those in your group.
Yes.
And it was like, maybe that's why. I don't know. I guess it's also timing. Some people use it a whole lot, and other people use it a little bit more sparingly. If it's timely, I reckon I don't mind it as much. If it's I don't try to, Gerbs. I really don't. I understand everybody. I believe in other people have their right to do, what they want to do, as long as it ain't encroaching on my rights. And I try not to take things personal. But sometimes I can't. Sometimes it's a knee-jerk reaction, and I know that anytime you get one of them screechers on your team, and you're all trying to communicate, and they're just, man, they just don't listen. They have a tendency to focus on rather than a team objective. They try to focus on themselves and complain about everything else, and it's always somebody else's fault. And that's just hard to deal with sometimes. That's all.
I've got to ask Bellu, what do you play? Or what did you play?
Well, when I was playing, I did play. I guess the last thing I was playing was really Destiny and Destiny 2. Now I did before that. I was playing. I think I did play some Call of Duty, and I played some. What was that? Battlefield. A couple different things like that.
Outstanding, brother.
And at one time, I guess I was getting into the racing games where a lot of it was just racing. But I hadn't played in a while. In fact, I don't even have I let my niece borrow my Xbox, and so I don't even have anything there at the house anymore to play on. I could get my Xbox back, but you know, I know you play Call of Duty, Devil Dog, and I have no doubt you're good at it. Although you did show some of the you did show some of the stuff where you had some issues, and that's kind of it's nice for somebody to be able to poke fun at themselves.
Does anybody play Call of Duty Mobile? I'll play it on my iPad.
Now, do they use cross-platform playing? I mean, can you play?
You can do, yeah. Call of Duty Mobile on the iPad. It's quite big.
Okay.
I play on there, but there's quite a few squeakers on there, unfortunately.
We used to do these, I don't even really remember what you call it. It's been so long since I quit playing when they, at one point they went through and nerfed a few things, and it kind of upset me. So I quit playing for a little while, but I picked it back up because, I missed my friends on there and started playing again, and I was grinding for that exotic armor and what have you.
How many hours a day?
Well, let's just say that if you were to look up there's a website you can go to called Wasted on Destiny. And if you were to look up my gamer tag on there, I've got about 3,400 hours on Destiny and Destiny 2. So, and I hadn't played in a couple of years. So it's been, I guess you'd say, if I was not at work, I was playing Destiny. So, I mean, I grinded and I grinded, and then they came through that they were going to nerf and said they were going to nerf everything. And so I just, man, after putting that many hours in to try to get all that stuff, and then they gonna make it to where it's not effective. That just didn't make any sense to me.
BC Jeff has just asked me what it is that I'm peeling with my spoon carver. This is a Moira spoon carver. It's double-sided for left and right hand. Fantastic. It's just a nice piece of fatwood. There's a gigantic pine tree that's gone around over here, and it smells absolutely fantastic. I'm just peeling it down. You can see the oil coming out of it. Smells absolutely fantastic. I've got a massive jar of it.
Well, see, that's another thing. I mean, cross-platforming, I don't know if it's easier on a computer or harder on a computer. At one point, it seems like I was hearing that the computer didn't have much recoil or something on some of those games. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to change the subject. I'm just thinking out loud.
That's okay.
But by the way,
chat away, my friend.
Let's see. That poll of yours was asking about. Wasn't that asking about two different GoPro
to either because I'm going to go back up to the west coast. I'm going to go up to the west coast of Scotland in a few weeks. I'm either put the poll up to either get a drone, because when I was up in the Highlands of Scotland recently, I think it would have been, even though it's magnificent, I think it would have been great if I could have got up high on certain places like this. That's Conic Hill.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And this is the top of Conic Hill. And I would love to have had a drone to been able to get over towards those islands. The drone that I am looking at is it's got a reach of 10 kilometers, so it's pretty nifty.
That is cool. I know that, you know, GoPro, I think they both have their own, I think both of them have their own advantages, I reckon. It'd be kind of hard for a drone to be sitting there showing what's right in front of you, but it'd be hard for a GoPro to be able to see and travel to remote areas where you'd physically have to be there.
You see, that is picture there is going towards Fort William, and I thought there, you know, if I'd had a drone, the imagery I could get here would have been just phenomenal, even though it is already. But, you know, just above me and up into these hills. Yeah. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'll put that in there. Devil Dog is still in the chat. Just let me put him in there. Okay, I'm going to look at the poll on YouTube. Okay, if you guys can send this out to your social media, give it a thumbs up. Let's get a big chat going on here. So far, we've got Mr. Beltloop there. I never knew. It's strange. You never know who's a gamer. I think that's fantastic.
Well, I used to be. I quit about 2 years ago. I was obsessed with it, but I can't do it anymore. Once they went and nerfed everything I'd worked so hard for. It's like changing the rules. They promise they hold something out in front of you and tell you one thing, and then now I did remember why I quit. Well, I'm probably too old now. I probably am, Devil Dog. You're probably right, but yeah. All right, we'll see you later. I'm at work right now, so there's people that drop in and leave, and I have to do things. But anyhow, I remember why. Well, my reflexes. I wasn't ever one of the best players. I just willing to put in the time necessary to achieve whatever I was doing.
But did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did.
Well, there you go. Who gives a rat's ass what anybody thinks?
Well, I'm not. I never was too worried about what anybody thought. Yeah. Because it didn't matter if I was good or bad. There was always somebody better and somebody worse. It's like the old saying. You know, I was sad because I had no shoes until I met the man who had no feet. You know, there's always somebody who's going to have it better than you and somebody who's going to have it worse than you. So, see, that's one thing I didn't understand, though. The way the question was asked, it seems like it said yes, but it didn't give you a preference for one or the other. It just, at least that's what I could tell.
Yeah.
The answer just seemed like it was yeah. So that I just didn't understand it.
Yeah, I think it's going towards the drone for sure.
Okay. Well, they are able to access a lot of stuff you can't, and it provides some beautiful footage.
Well, I think it'd be to grow my channel. As the channel goes forward, I think it'd be pretty cool to have such a thing. Also, I want to share this amazing site that I'm on as well, this 97 acres of the Great Wood. It's got some incredible trees on here, 16th century hornbeam trees, just, get up high. I think it'd be absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Stonewolf, I've been looking at getting a drone myself. So many options. Absolutely. Well, the one I was looking at was $895, but it's a lifetime purchase. That's what I call it.
Well, I may end up getting myself one. I've got a friend of mine's got one. He seems to have a pretty good bit of fun with it. But at one point, even though I was thinking about it, I couldn't have done it because my phone was too old. But now I got a more updated phone, but I'm still having trouble figuring out how to hook my phone up to my GoPro. You're supposed to be able to control your GoPro through your phone.
Is it not Bluetooth?
Yeah, I think it does. I just, for some reason, I always have issues with some electronic. If it was a computer, I understand computers a little bit better. And even then, sometimes I have to have somebody show me how to do something. I'm not the worst. I'm not the worst at it, but I'm not the best at it either. So, pine is a nice wood. There's no question. And it makes great tinder.
Yes, there is. I have quite a lot of this in a box, and this is just about ready. You can see, I don't know if you can see on the camera, the oil just coming off it. This is incredibly flammable, and it smells phenomenal. We have a lot of pine trees here, and quite a few are just dripping with the resin oil. And I used my Moira the other day just to scrape some off, and just a little light with my lighter, and it goes straight up flame. It's absolutely fantastic. Look at the colour of that.
That is beautiful.
Yeah. Nature provides absolutely everything we need. Absolutely gorgeous. It's incredibly soft. I'd love to try carving it. I think it'd be very easy to carve a spoon out of it. But I think if I start stirring my tea with it in my cookser, it might taint the brew. What do you think?
I think definitely it would.
Yeah.
But if you could get you something more of a, like an oak or
what I've actually got here. Let me just put this over here. This is going to become my experiment as well. I'm going to sand this down and turn this into a chopping board of the next few weeks. So you'll see every time I do a live stream, there'll be some transformation going on this board here. What I've got here, what I'm actually going to turn into the spoon. I'm going to put some black hawthorn.
Oh wow!
Which
Hawthorn
is
thick.
Which is beautiful.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've heard the hawthorn's pretty hard.
Yeah,
pretty dense.
It's pretty tough. It's not quite as tough as hornbeam. But I am going to break this down over the next few weeks and turn it into get a spoon out of it. Obviously, I'll draw on, and then break it down with my axe. Obviously, that's the fat end is here. Can you see the coloration on it?
Mm-hmm.
It's absolutely beautiful wood.
It
Very
really
tough.
is.
Very, very tough.
Have you ever had any locust?
Any
locust wood?
Locusts?
Yeah.
Do you mean is in the book? Is in the bug?
Well, I think it should be. I don't know what book you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty sure it's in there. Let me look it up.
Yeah. See, it will be with this spoon carver. I will be able to get into it. You can see I'll be able to get into it. It's going to take some effort though, but I will be turning this beauty into a big spoon.
Black wood, according to this, this is according to Google. Google says black locust is the strongest, most durable, and sustainable decking option available. All products are, well, that's something else, I reckon. But it's supposed to be a very hard and strong wood, and
No,
it's supposed to be hard to cut too.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. No, it's not. This is black hawthorn. I don't think that tree you mentioned is native to this country.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious. I don't know where all trees, where, they all come from. So it's not something I know, I reckon.
Look at that.
Just hawthorn.
Is that not beautiful?
Hawthorn. Oh, that is a beautiful piece of wood.
That's a beautiful piece of wood. If I can get it so I can keep, obviously start at the top, I will draw around it and use my axe, my hatchet to knock it down and sand it down. If I can get it to keep this beautiful, I'm trying to get it in the middle so I can keep this beautiful grain.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll be absolutely phenomenal.
Now, what were you going to try and do with that?
I'm
going to make that into? Okay, that's what I was thinking. I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a big spoon out of it. Yeah, because it's I've got the thin end, and going down towards the fat end. I will draw around it, and I'll start to cut it down. Sure. BC Gerbs, I have to send you some fern gully goodness. Is that your fatwood, sir? Are you going to send me some fatwood? Yes, sir. Please do. I'll be very curious to know, would you send that through in a tin? Because that would smell absolutely incredible. Douglas fir fatwood. Wow. We've got some trees over here that our class is big. But you guys over there have got, I'm presuming have you got the giant redwoods over there? What about you, Miss? Gary, have you got the giant redwoods over there? Or is that just Canada?
They go over. Oh, I don't know about Canada.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, fantastic. It is getting to 22:43 here in the UK. We have Mr. Beltloop on. The link to come on the stream is there. We'll normally finish about 11 o'clock, around about 2 hours. We might keep it going a little bit longer if people want to drop in. I'm going to check the email to see who came in first for the Fresnel lens. Okay. It's Mr. BC Gerbs. Well done, my friend.
Very cool.
Well done, my friend. Yeah, you're at the top. Fantastic. So obviously I sent you some Shocker Cola, so I still have all your details. So this will be winging its way to you, my friend. I know there is a fire ban at the moment, but hopefully you can get some little thing going in your backyard there. This will be winging its way to you, my friend. Well done. Fresnel lens, 4 times magnification. Fantastic.
Congratulations.
So much better than magnifying glass. Quick draw McGraw. Yes, you are, sir. Well done. Yeah, that goes to you. I like 2 little giveaways on my channel, and that's coming to you, my friend, very soon. I think hopefully this will get there a damn sight sooner than the Shocker Cola, because I think that went around the globe.
Wow.
I'm back. Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Stonewall Factory. Yeah, it took so long. I think that customs must have thought it's some sort of drugs or something. I don't know, but it took so long to get there. Stonewall Factory, they do work good. So much better than magnifying glasses, pinpoint accuracy. So first, I picked up one of these, General Patterns Bushcraft.
Those Fresnel lenses are just totally cool.
Yeah,
I really like those Fresnel lenses. You know,
yeah.
I've seen people take some of those big ones and melt a stack of pennies.
The guy, see if I can. There was a guy on YouTube. Let me. Okay, see. Let's have a look. There goes Dave. Channel's working away. Rear screen.
Yeah, that's something I've been working on. Trying to work on Dave's his playlist. You know,
Yeah.
I know he's not too far from getting it, and if we can just get quite a few folks working on it at the same time, you know, it makes it a whole lot easier. Many hands makes for light work.
Well, this is. I think this is it. The guy that melts the rock. Well, while this stream has been running, I've left his playlist running. You know, and this all adds up to his watch time hours. Watch a few, leave it running. You're not doing anything that's against YouTube's terms and conditions, but you're helping the guy out major. Yeah, I think this. I think this here. Obviously, I'm not going to turn it up because it'll get copyrighted. But this guy here, this is a gigantic Fresnel lens. I think this is a rear screen projection TV, and he starts to melt some rocks with it.
I'm just responding to Dave had commented on something, so I'm sending him a thing pointing out that you're sharing him out and telling him to come over and see you. I mean, I know he does anyhow, but still, you know.
I was got to be careful with sometimes on Sunday he may have a stream as well. I try not to clash with others.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the power of the sun there. Just melting that rock. That is insane.
That is cool.
Nature provides everything we need, does it not?
It really does.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Of course, a lot of these. I was just saying, a lot of these newfangled gadgets, though, make it a whole lot easier to access these things.
That is absolutely phenomenal. There is another channel that I said I would give which I actually found today. Actually, let's find the. Let me see if I can get it up here. Go full screen. Okay, just there was another channel. that I found today that was really, really good. And I did say I would give him a shout. I think it's GBI Church. And what I'll do. I'll go to my history. There's Dave. Maybe chat, Transformers. Where is it? In here somewhere? Okay, can't seem to disappeared. Dave Collier, there we go. Live stream. Okay, that's yeah. You can see what's happening now because I'm watching Dave's stuff. It's starting to appear. Everybody see all this?
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm watching his playlists. 10 hours, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, an hour and 36 minutes. All this will absolutely rank his watch hours up. Okay, so I can't seem to see if I can go back. I might find on my see if I can find it. PBI. So GBI Church, 3 acre, I think it was. 3 acres.
Let's see. Let me see if I'm having a little trouble seeing that. Maybe I can see it.
Yeah, I can't seem to, for some reason, I can't seem to find it. It's called GBI The Church, 3 acres homestead.
All right, hang on. GBI 3 acre homestead.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I will find it. Sometimes if you watch
maybe.
if you watch things on your mobile, it doesn't show up.
I'm seeing 3/4 acre, 1/3 acre, 3/4 homestead.
Got it.
Acre.
Sorry, it's GBL, the old church, 5 acres, not 3. I do apologise.
All right, that's GBI.
I'm about to stick it up now on the share screen. There we go. This is what I found for today. It was called. I've been watching 1917. You can see there. Let's get it up here.
Would you mind throwing a link on there so I can see?
Oh, there we go. Now I've just put it up on the screen. It's called GBL, the old church, 5 acres.
Oh, I think I actually have that one.
Yeah, but fantastic. It's like the potatoes they've grown and found in the backyard. They've grown in the backyard. Absolutely fantastic.
The old church 5 acre homestead.
Yeah. It's another brilliant,
okay, yeah,
another brilliant channel on today.
Yeah, I am subscribed. Yeah, I am hooked up with those folks. And I see his video, potatoes for supper.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. And the potatoes have got absolutely huge. They've had a really good harvest.
You know, that's interesting. There's a fella over there in the UK that I watch pretty regular. I used to. You know, when I want to look at growing potatoes, you know, I go back. I keep going back to his channel. His name is Tony.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of gardening simplified.
Mr. Collier has dropped into the chat. Good evening, sir.
Actually, the name of that channel now. It's a pretty big channel, but he's over there, and his name's Tony. What is his last name? Tony. I don't remember, but he's in the UK. His channel is Simplified Gardening.
There we go. Gary Betty Lady, the Old Church, 5 Acre Homestead. Fantastic. Little things like this that never popped up before, but the community starts to come together. It's absolutely fantastic.
Very cool.
That is a fantastic channel. I did say we'll give him a shout out. Hopefully he did say he may pop in. Different time zones. Okay, I'm going to pop the link in there again. If anybody that wants to come on stream.
Yeah, I've seen his videos.
Yeah,
fantastic. I like them.
Channel. I do like them.
I do too.
That is pretty cool. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to stop at that one. Stop sharing. It's 4:20. BC said it's 4:20. I'm assuming that's in the afternoon, not in the morning. I think you 7 hours ahead. 7 hours behind BC. Get that right.
Oh, I wonder if that's PM or AM. Well, that's got to be PM because he's in Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Dave.
Yeah, Dave's in there. Dave is in the room. Dave, we are it's at the top of the show, the stream. I shouted your channel out, my friend. They sort of I've been running your channel or your playlists. And I recommended to people if they've got iPad, iPhone, PC, because for the YouTube link to IA to recognize it, it needs to be a different IP address on the tech. So I suggest people come and watch your channel, watch a few videos, then watch your playlists and then let it run. You're doing nothing to harm the YouTube terms and conditions by doing that, but this will help your watch time jump, and like Belt Loop says, many hands, make easy work. And I want to get you up to that monetization, my friend. So that's just running. Your playlists are running, and I will also set up the iPhone to run your playlists as well because it's a different IP. More watch hours for you, my friend. Not a problem. Not a problem. I actually love Dave's channel, and his channel is growing. His channel is growing. He's got 1,012 subs. Remember when Dave was, pushing to get 1,000 subs? I remember that. And then he did, and it was a great achievement. And now he's got 1,012 subs, and he's on 2,700 watch hours. Obviously, we need to get him to 4,000. So let's get him there. Right. I wonder 1,014 now. Fantastic. Okay. Well, I've been running your playlist. I wonder, Dave, if it was, if we just ran set up a live stream of your, playlist or something like that, and just keep them running. That may work. Yeah. If everybody does that now, if everybody there's 8 people in the room, okay, small live stream, but it's still fantastic. So brilliant. If eight people in the room go to the iPad, the mobile phone, PC, whatever they're on, and they go to Dave's channel and they click on his latest playlist, I think it's got 24 uploads in it, that will make it peak. And it'll also bring him up in the rankings as well.
Yeah. Dave, you might want to consider just thinking out loud here. you may want to consider doing a 24-hour live stream, my friend. Yeah.
Yeah. 24-hour live streams are tough. I did try one. I got up to 8.5 hours and everything crashed. I had to put up with.
Wow.
I had to put up with trolls, porn appearing in the bottom, all sorts of weird shit, my friend. You know.
Well, I tell you what. Let me give you a couple of things that might help.
Okay.
I mean, hey, I'm sure you've been doing this a while, and I'm sure you know a lot of stuff. But I have learned a couple of things that I use to try to get rid of those people.
Yeah.
What you do is when you start the live stream, go and set it to subscribers only. I'd say 10 minutes. 10 minutes should do it. 5 minutes may do it. If 5 minutes isn't, you could set it for 5 minutes before they can chat.
Yeah.
And then, and if they come back after that, then set it to 10 minutes. You can always drop it back down. The way you do that, and I'll be glad to tell you how to do that. You don't have to do it right now, but I can tell you how to do it. Your own Streamyard, so what you do is click on your YouTube,
yeah,
and go into your what do you call that, where you see all the analytics and that type of thing.
Yeah.
That is your studio. Go into your studio.
Yeah.
And once you get into your studio, click on your content.
Okay.
And once you're into your content, then click on there should be 3 things there, and the second one is going to be lives, and click on lives. And once you get into the lives, you will see your current live there at the very top. Well, then you click on the let's see, I believe it's you hover over the picture of it and go to the right and click on it where there's a pencil, which is basically edit. All right. When that comes up, then you click look on the left, and there's a customization. I believe it's customization. And you click on that, and then you just scroll down a little bit, and there's a little spot that says that has 2 things out there. One of them is subscribers. It's like the second or third thing down. And one of them, and you click on the subscribers, and it'll bring up a little thing, a little box that you can adjust and tell it, you can choose from 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, a few different things. And then you just go through and click on the 10-minute thing, and that'll set it to subscriber mode only. That way, only people that are subscribed to you can comment. I know when Al Chafe from Canada,
yeah,
Al Chafe, my back step, when he did his 24-hour live, I think he gained 50 subscribers from his 24-hour live. I don't know how many hours he gained. I know that when I did my 24-hour live, I think I gained in the neighborhood of 600 hours.
That's a big hit.
Well, it was, we had a lot of folks hopping in, and we had a lot of other folks promoting it, and it gives somebody something to talk about. It gives somebody, a lot of folks hopping in and being able to we've been discussing that chip challenge. I have stated that I do not want to do that chip, but if it's for charity,
somebody send me a chip, I'll do it. I've had the Carolina Reaper, that nearly killed me, so it can't be any worse than that.
You ate a Carolina Reaper?
Yeah, I did the Reaper.
Wow. Hey, much props.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, I know. That Reaper is up to 2.2 million, but that chip is 1.7. So it's not quite as hot as a Carolina, or not as hot as the Carolina Reaper can be, but it should be more consistent at 1.7. So there's that. But the chip, you know, for me, I ate one of those Caribbean red hot peppers, and it just really messed up my stomach. My stomach was tore up for about 3 days, 2 or 3 days. Anyhow, I decided then and there I don't want to eat, and I've got Carolina Reapers at home. I've got ghost peppers at home. I've never eaten one, and I doubt I ever will. If it was for charity, though, that's different because you're doing something for somebody.
Yeah, you're gonna be, after you eat a Reaper, my friend, you are gonna be your own charity.
Yeah, I got no doubt about that.
It's awful.
I believe it. I got no desire to eat a Carolina Reaper, to be honest with you. But I wanted to grow some, and so I've done that. And I will grow some next year too. I'm gonna overwinter my plant.
Yeah.
And yeah, and my ghost pepper plant, and my habaneros, and my Caribbean red hot habaneros. I've got quite a few, and I may do it like a scorpion next year or something. I don't know.
Would
But
you?
I ain't going.
Obviously, you wouldn't eat it, but would you cook with it?
Yeah, I can see cooking with it. You know, cooking. You know, I've got a friend of mine that is a great cook, and I gave him one of my ghost peppers, and he went through and cooked with it last year.
Yeah.
And he fixed up a baked bean dish that had hamburger meat in it. He put 3 cans of that in there, and it was still, you could feel just a touch with that much volume. One pepper was enough to give it just enough kick to where you could taste it. You know, you could feel that little bit of burn.
Wow.
And it's you know, it ain't a good thing, and not to me. Some people love it.
It's that's the thing. It's there is no heat for about 5 seconds, and then it's just bah.
Yeah.
And you are in a world of shit.
You know, it does also, I guess, shed a little bit of light. The fact that people actually like doing that can shed a little bit of light. And I don't mean to be controversial at all, but some people like pain. Some people are literally masochists. And that's, you know, that never made any sense to me.
Yeah.
Hey, spicy tuna rolls, I'm right there with you. Jalapenos, you know, in fact, I love a good jalapeno. You take out them seeds and what have you, slap a little bit of that cream cheese and cheddar cheese in it, wrap some bacon in it. Man, that's some good eating. Either that or take some chicken and stuff it with one of those jalapenos that's stuffed with cheese, and then wrap that bad boy in bacon.
Stonewolf Outdoors, you can keep your Reaper.
Yep. I ain't got no intention of eating no Reapers, that's for sure. Oh, I love poppers. Stonewolf, me and you get along great. All we got to do is fire some poppers. Get a little bit of that ranch dipping sauce. Woo! Be happy as a pig in slop. So, anyhow, that's just, you know, something I'm thinking about. Now, if they do it for charity, and everybody goes out and tries to get some sponsors and that type of thing, I'll do it. I mean, I won't enjoy it, but I'd do it just to try to help raise some funds for somebody. If I was going to do that, the charity,
the
the
Reaper.
one chip challenge. No, the one chip challenge.
Yeah. I'll be if anybody sends me the link, I'll be happy to do it. Maybe we could get on one stream and all do it at the same time. I think that'd be great.
Well, let me see if I can find a link to Al's video on it. I think he's got a video on it. Let me take a look anyhow. And if he does, then let's see, live from my living room. That was 4 days ago, 24 hour. Hanging out on my back step, pop up and first time in Nicole. Just a hello, yellow jet. I don't see one he's got on the what I'd recommend probably. Oh wow, you got a picture of me on the 24-hour live stream after party.
You are in demand, sir.
Well, I don't know about that. I think Devil Dog may be in demand. Devil Dog, I can't see what good I am. All I do is talk. But Devil Dog, he can help you, get stuff set up and that type of thing. So I can see where he has some practical application.
Okay,
and that's okay.
Stone Wolf Outdoors has just put the link in. I think that's for the hot chip challenge.
I think that's for the pocket chip.
Yeah, link to the chip. Fantastic. So if you're on the YouTube, obviously I'm on StreamYard. Click that link. Let's have a look.
Well, I know that Al is looking for folks to join him in the one chip challenge. So if you're interested in it, get in touch with him and get one of them chips. I don't know when he's planning on doing it, but if you've done a Carolina Reaper, I wouldn't think this isn't as hot as that. So it'd be a good thing. It never hurts to align yourself with other folks. I don't think.
BC Jose, Mr. Brett, you sir are a blessing. I thank you for your service, my friend. Yes, I am. Thank you for that, BC. I am an ex-serving soldier. I served Iraq and Afghanistan, Telic 5 and Herrick 7.
That's awesome.
And I think I left a little bit.
Service.
I think I left a little bit of myself there. You can't do that shit and still be the same.
Yes, it will be, Dave. I don't have any doubt about that. That's why I don't want to do it. Like I said, I will do it if they do it in the right manner that I see. I'm not looking for there to be a winner and a loser and that type of thing. I just think that, if they do it and the whole purpose is to raise money for charity, I'll do it that way. I ain't doing it for any other reason, though. I got no desire. So, I know. I think Devil Dog's talking about maybe doing it. I don't know if he would.
Me, Mr. Johnny, are doing it for sure. It would be great if we could get. I think you can. Can you get 10 in a StreamYard?
Yeah, you can. You can have up to 10 people if you do a. What is it? OBS. I think you could actually have a lot more than that. But typically in StreamYard, you can have up to 10 people. I've hit it once, maybe twice. It's Al was talking about having 9 people. If he can get 9 people to do the challenge and have somebody hosting it that wasn't doing it, Dave, that's something you ought to talk with him about. Maybe be able to host something like that. Should be able to get a lot of views and help those hours out.
Yep.
Right, as a host. Well, get in touch with Al and let him know you're interested.
Yeah.
I'm sure he would be interested in doing that. Or he's mentioned, I've heard him say it. So and Dave, we need to get you live streaming a little bit more often though.
Yeah.
So that we can get you some more hours. Promote the heck out of that. Maybe
it gets
go ahead.
When your channel gets monetized and you get an upload that gets over 1,000 views in 20 minutes, it gets intoxicating, and you get hooked. With me, with the outdoor shelter I built, I think it's on 24,000 views now, and it peaked off a bit after that. But things like that, if you just enjoy doing what you're doing, don't think about it. Just if it's a passion, just come on and do it. It will all come for sure.
Well, I got monetized, I guess, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Something like that. And I'll be honest with you, to me, it doesn't seem like a big deal. But that's just because the fact that, I don't know why that is, other than I just look at it as another step.
It's part of the journey. And it also, people can super chat your channel, which, again, will help grow your channel if you want to purchase things, to review, that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah. We just opened up, I think 4 days ago, we opened up memberships. And I think we've had, I think 6 people join the memberships, which, it isn't really taking away anything. It's just adding some stuff to it, which just means a little bit more, you got to put into it. But I enjoy doing it. So,
Well, that's the thing. If you want it to become full time, a passion, I did put the memberships up on my channel. Then I took them back off again because I didn't feel I was doing enough to, nor did I have the time during the season to give, somebody that's putting money into the channel what it deserved.
Yeah, I understand. Because it does. I mean, you don't want to take money I certainly don't want to have people spending money to support my channel and give them nothing in return. So I didn't
want to feel like I was taking, I didn't want to take the piss with these people, so I put it out there. People are interested, but before people start putting money in, I pulled it off because I couldn't donate the time, and it's not fair.
Right. Well, I agree, but I'm making the time to just try and add a little bit more content, more access, more, some people, and I look at it like this, I'm not, in fact, I'm not taking one dime out of YouTube. Anything I raise for at least the first year is going to go into helping other folks. It's going to be either donated to charities or folks in need, or, to try and help somebody. But, after that, I may do something with it. But in the meantime, it's just, an avenue to try and help folks. But it's, the way I look at it, I think the first level of the membership thing, about the only thing you're at least on ours. Now we broke it down into 4 levels. But the first one only cost like $2.99. I think we did $2.99 for the first one, so that they could get some badges and some emojis, that type of thing. But see, I guess from my perspective, some people want to be, are proud of who they support, and they, it gives them a way to kind of show off a little bit that they've been there from the beginning, or they've been there, a long time. And the way to do that is, for every so long when they're there, longer period, they just get a little picture out by their thing or a little badge that shows them that shows everybody else that this person is different. This person has been here longer. This person is a strong supporter.
Well, I do have a guy
so I
that
think,
comes on my channel, a guy called Freedom Frog Gear, and he's always super chatting the channel, you know. So I suppose it's like what you say, you know, people feel a little bit special because you never know what's going on out there, you know.
Exactly, and it lets other people know when I don't know. I think it even gives other folks maybe a opportunity to look up that person and say, well, you know, I like this channel, but that guy's even crazier about it than I am. And or as that fella's, you know, supporter, and look at that, you know, at first I was my mindset when it came to membership was that I'm asking these people to spend money, but then I didn't think about it from their perspective. From their perspective, you know, it gives them a little something so that they can kind of show off, or to take pride in, or to, you know, they're proud of the fact that they're good friends of yours. And so it gives them an opportunity to kind of, feel special.
Yeah.
And so, especially in a particular crowd.
Yeah.
So, you know, the on our first level, I think the main thing it is it gives it, you know, we do give,
Stickers.
I think we give the emojis, we give the badges. I think we have, what do they call that when you, I think it's higher priority in comments, you know, returning comments, that type of thing. And it just gives them an opportunity, I think, to feel a little bit special and command a little bit more time, because I'm going to answer comments anyhow. The only difference is, you know, I'm going to answer those first. So, you know, I don't know. To me, it's not, none of it really requires a whole lot, at least for that first level, and you can have just one level. But you know, I've set it up to where if they really want a lot of attention, something that's going to take, you know, more time from me, they can spend more money and get it. But it's nothing more and nothing less than just it's a product. It's, you know, it's a product. You offer it. They either want it or they don't, and you don't hold it against them if they don't. But you know, if they do, that just gives you a little bit more.
But it's there. It's there if people want to watch it.
That's right. That's right. It's there, so that, you know, if you go through and you can set up, you know, you can set up a little shop where they can buy T-shirts or what have you. I mean, they got to wear clothes, right? They, I mean, most people walk around with clothes. So with clothes on, and they're going to spend their money on shirts one way or the other. Now, if they're a strong supporter of yours and they want to help build your channel, well, they may wear that shirt just so that other people can ask, well, who is this, you know, MRI dude? You know, or MRE dude.
Meal ready eat.
Who is this? The Brit MLRE. So they may ask questions about it, or they may want to say, hey, I'm a Belt Loop 29 supporter. The way I look at it, it's them trying to help out and feeling a part of it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Feeling a part of a community is important. Now, they don't have to.
Nope.
And I'm certainly not going to push anybody to buy anything. I'll mention it so that they'll know it's there. But, you know, when it comes to, you know, I think people sometimes look at that and think, well, I would be trying to push somebody into spending money, and I don't want to do that. But the truth is, what you're actually doing is denying people an opportunity or an option from keeping them from showing their support and maybe getting a little bit of bragging stuff.
That's
So,
a fantastic way of putting it, Guy.
well, thank you.
That is
But I just think that
yeah.
I just think that's the way to do it. You know, make it to where they can have it if they want it.
Yeah.
Don't try to push them onto it, but make it available. Produce the product. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to sound preachy or anything.
No, this is great. This is what the Sunday night stream is all about. People coming on. I will, like I do, my little MRE review at the beginning, show a few things I'm doing, and then after the first hour, open up to you guys to come and talk. This is absolutely brilliant. The ideas and things, people in the chat, this is brilliant. I love all this.
Well, I'm enjoying it.
Okay, Stonewall Outdoors has just popped in. What I did, what I was going to put up for the membership was, if it'll pop up, hang on a minute, Stonewolf has dropped down. Oh, he's dropped back out again. I was about to bring you on the, I was about to bring Stonewolf in. He's dropped out. If you want to come back in, mate. It's not like we are used car salespersons. No, we're not.
Exactly. And
okay, this
we're
is
not trying to trick anybody.
No, at all. If people want to donate to you, that would make people feel special. That's a fantastic thing. This is what I was going to put up stickers wise. People would get the membership of my channel. That is, the stickers that have come in. I still have them, but I haven't sent them out yet. I was going to send these out to the members. I don't know. What do you think?
I think so. In fact, I thought I've had a couple people, just because I'm a police officer, I've had a couple people say something to the effect of, that they were going to, they would like a get out of jail free card. So I've got a show I put on with Devil Dog called the Good Cop, Bad Dog Show. And I thought we could put that on one side of it. On the other side, put on, hey, Tony, how's it going?
Good. How you doing, Gary?
Good evening, sir.
Doing well.
Hopefully my connection's a little more stable today.
No, that's pretty cool. No, I was just saying that, people give to your channel because it makes them feel special. And you never know what's going on with people out there watching YouTube. And if they want to give to your channel, it's not you begging for money. That's them being appreciative of what you do.
That's right. And, people got to buy clothes. People, they got to buy clothes. If they wanted to, they could go spend the money at the movie theater and go watch something there, or they can come here, which you provide a free show, and they don't have to do anything. All they have, we're just here to try to provide some entertainment and have some fun, chew the fat with some good folks. And if they want to show their appreciation, it is more blessed to give than to receive. It's hard sometimes to feel worthy of receiving some of these things, but makes people feel good to give. So, I don't know. I think that it's nothing wrong with making it available to them. So if that makes sense.
Absolutely. What do you think, Mr. Wolf?
Well, it's a hard one for me. I don't need the financing, so I don't really think about that part of it that much. And there's some of the YouTubers I watch, every video they're pushing their Patreons, they're pushing their accounts, join, pay, and it's to me it's somewhat pushy on it. Like Gary's saying, it does make people feel better. I have supported channels in the past, and I understand that feeling.
I agree. I don't think. I think that part of what you see on YouTube a lot of the time is people feeling like they have to push harder. They have to do more to try and grow their channel. I don't care. to be honest. I mean, I do, but I don't.
I don't care either. I
And
mean,
look,
that's why my channel's probably still as small as it is, because I don't really care.
exactly.
It is nice
And
to see
that's,
people
you know,
will subscribe, but
yeah, I mean, it feels good to know that people appreciate you. That's human nature. So when more people subscribe, you feel like you're reaching more people, and you feel like, you know, you feel more appreciated. But the thing is, you know, something like that, I think that it helps to be able to show other people the opportunity to show support. Not that I'm gonna be pushy with it, but I will provide it. And I don't think, you know, you're not gonna find me saying, "Oh, I need more subscribe." You need to subscribe. Why haven't you subscribed? All this kind of junk. But that's just like, you won't catch me on my videos typically. I may say, don't forget to hit the thumbs up or something like that, but that's normally if I'm in somebody else's live. The fact is, in the last year, I don't think I've ever said to anybody they need to subscribe to my channel. If they do, that's fine. I appreciate it. But, you know, people are going to either hit the subscribe button or they won't. I'm not going to try and sell it. In fact, I did 2 videos. One was a dozen crazy reasons, or something like this, a dozen crazy reasons why you should subscribe to me. And it was listed some of the stupidest stuff you could imagine.
I don't get why people do that. If people want to sub to your channel, they like your stuff, they'll sub. I don't go down that path. I'm same as Stone Wolf. If you want to sub, you sub. If you don't,
and I don't even know, to be honest with you, I don't know if thumbs up and if that interaction with the videos actually has any bearing on the algorithm. I honestly don't. It may help somebody figure out who they want to, you know, or somebody at YouTube decide who they want to point it at. But, you know, the fact is, I think it's some of the craziest stuff that people do. Okay. I don't ask people, but I will ask them from time to time. If I come into your live, like right now, I'm going to suggest to everybody that's in the chat, I see there's 9 people in there. If y'all would, please make sure that you've hit that thumbs up button. You know, and
not just that. What I'm going to do, because when the room starts to get filled up, what I'll do, so if I need to drop somebody asks a question, I'll put up the magical cherry spoon, which I did carve. Fantastic. It's very old now. It's very old. I'm going to do quite a bit of carving now that my season's finished. Mountain Moon Adventures asked you questions, Stonewolf. How's the weather? And are you staying dry? Sounds like you've been a bit of a deluge there, son.
A little overcast, but yeah, I sleep in a hammock with a tarp, so I'm very dry.
Oh, that's nice. Wow. Is that a DD tarp?
No, that's actually a Gold Armor.
Okay.
It's a nice tarp. I've had no issues with it except for the burn holes that I have put in it. Set up close to a fire once, so.
Okay, it happens.
Oh yeah, not worried about it. It still works great.
The chat is filling up.
By the way, I'm just curious. Have you ever heard Mountain Moon Adventures sing?
Oh, we're losing people. What happened there? Yeah, be a bit fatter.
Hey, Miss Mountain Moon Adventures.
Let me drop it down. This used to be a little bit fatter. I've had this 5 years, 6 years. But what I intend to do now, my season is coming to an end. I've got some black hawthorn here, like I said earlier, and I'm going to carve a new spoon out.
Yeah, it looks like you get a couple spoons, a spatula or 2.
Yeah, this is a beautiful piece of black hawthorn. It is a beautiful piece of wood. Very tough. Not quite as tough as Hornbeam. But I'm going to get spoon out of that, maybe 2, with my new spoon carver, which is a Moira. It's a left and a right-handed double-sided blade on the scoop, which is really useful if your power hand is your right. You can swap over.
Yeah, I love my double-sided.
Yeah. It's a fantastic piece of kit. So yeah, so
especially with spoons where you kind of have to work them from all angles. It's nice to be able to switch hands.
Yeah. I'm gonna go in from I think I'm gonna go in from this side and just knock it down with my hatchet. Obviously I'll draw the shape of the spoon around it, and we'll see how it does. But I know already I can get into
colors.
Yeah, I want the grain that's in the middle, because it's I don't know what you can see on the camera. It's a beautiful purpley red.
Right.
It's absolutely gorgeous. But I can get into it because this is sharp enough. It's a new tool. So let's compare 6 years this year.
Nice.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, let's have a look here. Okay, we've got 10 people in the room. Give this a thumbs up. I'm going to say what I said again at the top of the stream. Please go over to Dave Collier Camping's channel. If you're not subbed to him already, click on his playlist. Let his playlists run. Watch a few, and then let them run. I think he's got one playlist that's 24. I've been running his playlist since the stream started. You're not breaking any YouTube terms and conditions. Watch a few, let him play, and it will bring his watch hours up, and we can get him monetized, which will be really nice. It's even if he doesn't want it, it's still a milestone for his channel, because I can remember when he was like struggling to get up to 1,000 subs, and he did. Eventually, it's fantastic. Okay, we've got nine people in the room, 10 people in the room. I'm going to put the link back in there if anybody wants to come in. Fantastic. So, Stonewolf, what have you got going on, my friend? Apart from that fantastic talk,
just enjoying life outside. I mean, I'm always outdoors. I mean, I live outside. I'm on the road.
Wow.
I mean, I am pretty well sheltered here.
Yeah.
Got a 36-foot motorhome that we travel in, and whenever I get somewhere, I either set up the hammock or set up a tent. I'm outside.
That's the way. That's the way.
It's fun. I've been outside for over a year now, straight, and loving it.
That's living. That's 2018. I packed up, sold up everything. I wanted to travel the world and become an outdoor instructor, bushcraft instructor, and I never looked back. I now live in. You obviously can't tell now, but if you look at my channel, I now live in 97 acres of forest, which is phenomenal.
Yeah, I would enjoy the heck out of that. I know when we decide we're going to stop, that's something we're going to do, is just find a small lot or big lot, doesn't matter. And we're probably just going to have a tiny home or a motor home or something like that to live in, because we don't, after living this lifestyle, there's not much we need.
No, it's cheap. It's nomadic.
Yeah, we save a ton of money. I think we're banking somewhere around $4,000 a month, just right straight to the bank.
Yeah, that's fun money.
Yeah, fun money we have to play with, but what do we spend it on? Every once in a while, we have to buy gas for the Jeep, fill up the motorhome once in a while, which is, slightly expensive.
Yeah.
But, we're eating better because we can afford better foods.
That's the key as well.
Wife wanted bacon for lunch, so what I do, I fire up the old tripod and grill, and
fantastic.
Made her bacon for lunch.
Have you got any uploads on your channel of actually you using your tripod?
I actually don't do much cooking videos. I got a couple out there on some of my cooking systems, but I can cook anything outside. I have a portable oven that goes right on top of my Coleman grill. I can bake anything. It's just no limits.
Fantastic. That's the way I'm going to. I've picked some this week. I'm going to pick the blackberries into my mason jar. I'm going to bake some bread in the Dutch oven in the camp we have here on the Sunday.
If I could have a fire, I would be baking some bread right now.
Yeah, in the Dutch oven.
Yeah, I carry my Dutch ovens with me. Like all my cast iron, I carry with me. But you know, we can't. Most places we go, you can't have fires. And right now in Washington, everything's so dry, you just don't want to.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in a campground right now, and there are a few people having fires in the fire pits, which is okay. They allow it. But where I'm at, my fire pit's over the other side of the table there, and it is right next to the woods, and it's so dry out. I just don't even want to bother.
Yeah, we got that. We got that problem here with the. I was saying the home beam, because this ground is clay and we've had such exceptional heat. It's just dried to bake the ground. There's no moisture in the soil, and the home beam, which are usually quite bendy, so fragile. And they actually look thirsty. We've got some 16th century trees on this acreage, and they just look. They're like screaming, "Give me a drink."
Yeah, and this time of year we got all the leaves falling, the cedar trees, the needles are all dropping off everywhere because it's so dry. They're just, you know, and that's what a cedar tree does. It drops needles to save its life.
Well, that makes perfect sense, seeing as how the needles and the leaves are where it loses its 96. You know, I don't know what, like 97% of its moisture.
Right.
And so, you know, less leaves means that it's less moisture lost.
Yeah. Yeah. So everything here in camp, I always got to go shake my tarp off because it's covered in leaves and needles because the trees are just dropping them.
Yeah, Spicy Tuna said, "I wish California got water." I don't know what's happening in California. The drought has just been going on for what, years? That's really it is really strange what's happening over there. Dave says really dry in Virginia. BCGs, we got rained on last night, but it's drier than a popcorn fart. Out there, and it didn't soak up. I'm going to leave that comment there for a minute or two. And it didn't soak up anything. Yeah, this ground here as well, my friend, is clay, and it just bounces off and runs to the bottom field. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to do. Put that in there. Big lakes are drying out in Western USA. Wow, what is going on? Okay, that is in there. Mountain Moon Adventures.
Yeah, there's some lakes that are really getting pretty low. Like Lake Mead is one of the bigger ones, and that thing produces a lot of water and a lot of power. But it's going away.
Have a look here. Wolf, have I got you as a mod on my channel? Have a look.
Well, I am a mod on your channel now.
You are.
You need me to drop a link?
Drop a link to Stonewolf's channel.
To Stonewolf's, yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Beltlook 29. They've been finding bodies out in Las Vegas.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, Lake Mead drying up. There's bodies kind of laying on the ground now.
Holy shit. Wow. That's rough. Well, I found a few bodies out in LV. Most of the bushfires ate a lot of our trees over the many years. Yeah. Dave Collier, mob-related stuff, maybe. Maybe. Yeah. We need rain. Okay, it is 23:45. If you haven't gone over to Dave's channel yet and you've not clicked on his playlists, go do it. We need to get him up to 4,000 watch hours. If you've got a spare iPhone, iPad, PC, run his playlists. You're not breaking any terms and conditions of YouTube, and this will really help him, get up to the watch hours. Martin should have put him in the foundation concrete.
That is Stone Wolf Outdoors, right?
Yeah, I just shared the link.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, there we go.
Well, my bad. Sorry about that. I was just going to share it, and I wanted to make sure I am subscribed to you, but hey, I'm sorry. I just slow.
It's all right. I got a quick, easy link from YouTube over here, so
I had to go and try and find it.
Yeah,
I just closed off all my, just closed out most of my. They've got me on a tight leash up here at work these days. If I have more than one link open at a time, they'll go through literally and shut down my computer's internet. So
wow.
But you're gonna get busted.
Well, I know. It's one of the reasons why I've got to where I keep one tab on my computer, and I know some folks that'll sit there and have 5 tabs open to 5 different, live streams of this, that, and the other, but I typically just pay attention to one of them at a time anyhow. And so, at work,
I got 2 tabs open. I got this live stream open, and then I got Google Maps because we're trying to plan our route from here in Washington down through Idaho, Utah, and Nevada down to Arizona, where we're headed this winter.
That is fantastic. Cool. Are you gonna stream that to your channel? Because that'd be really interesting to see that.
I don't do much for streaming.
Okay, just upload, put it in and I can upload, record your travels. I think that'd be interesting to watch.
Oh yeah, I have kept track on YouTube of everything that I wish to share.
Yeah.
I do film a whole lot more. I film all the time, but I only share so much.
Yeah.
I found out some interesting information the other day. And I'll share that. I don't know if it'll be an exclusive for you, but it'll be, some interesting information anyhow. And that's that I found out that the computer I'm sitting at, the one that I'm always at, uses more bandwidth than any other computer on this campus. So
I think he's opening Windows now because he's breaking up. Oh,
well,
Bella, my friend, you're breaking up.
It uses more bandwidth. Sorry, I'll shut up for a few minutes.
No. Since you're breaking up, I think if you're opening Windows, it's using all your bandwidth up.
Well, I'm on my phone on this computer, and the reception ain't real good at the moment.
Yeah. Either that or you're about to get busted by the work police for having so many channels open.
Well, they can't say anything about me using my phone. They can say all they want. They can control my computer, but I can't do StreamYard. I can't join a live stream on the computer. There's no microphone and there's no camera, but I can on my phone, and that's what I'm on. But the computer is what I usually join chats with. So I can. can't do but one of those.
That's
Sorry.
kind of what I'm got going. I got my phone for the stream, and then got the computer open behind it here so I can watch chat. And basically, I just turn the volume off for the computer so I don't get that echo.
Yeah. Okay. Just what the good folks need, subject to Tammy all over at once. Lord help us. I do step late at spicy tuna rolls. It is 23.50 at 10 to 23, which is 10 to.
You guys kept me up pretty late last night, that's for sure.
Yeah. What time are you up
We
to
had
last night?
fun though.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Well, I dropped off a little bit after 2, I think. Tammy wants me to go to bed early, and earlier than I normally would. If it was up to Devil Dog, I'd be up to 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. But I was streaming 5 hours though yesterday. That stream lasted for 5 hours. I started right after Devil Dog finished his live stream, and he finishes up at 9 o'clock. Of course, he also goes 2 hours he'll go 2 hours on Tuesday and Thursday doing the Good Cop, Bad Dog show. And then he has his regular stream for an hour and 20 minutes on Saturday. And about the only time I found to do a live stream on a regular schedule is probably, because most of my Saturdays add up with being with Tammy. And so after Devil Dog does his stream, I'll do it then. And my normal time to getting home is midnight. So a lot of my live streams have started at midnight. So that's just, my natural body rhythm, whatever you want to call it.
Circadian rhythm.
Yep, the dog is always open.
So, okay.
Yeah, my circadian rhythm.
Okay, well, I'm just pushing on 3 hours. The stream was meant to be 2, but you guys popped up. It's fantastic. So I'm willing to drink more tea, keep it going, give it a thumbs up, share it out. If this is helping you guys get the watch hours as well, it's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, every little bit. I know, a lot of the live streamers that they do get most of their watch hours that way, unless you have a ton of content.
Yeah.
Well,
I think I've got
that.
Sorry, go on, Ray.
I was just thinking, I have like 500 videos on. Now that's with live streams as well, but my live streams account for a very small part of my content. But that's where a lot of my hours have come from. So let's see here. I was just trying to figure out, let's see. According to the computer, you've got 114 videos.
Yeah.
Brit MRE.
Yeah.
All right. But you have over 1,000 subscribers. So
yeah,
you've got that part. For more hours, I mean, if you wanted more hours, you'd probably have to go and do, more live streams. That tends to eat up a lot more. More.
The channel is it's monetized in Super Chat, and I can drop the membership in. I've got it up to that level. Like I said, my biggest upload it's got 24,000 on it. I thought the channel I'd peaked at that point, but then it's just dropped down ever since then. And that was a shelter bill, but I have a passion for doing it, so I'll keep going because I enjoy it. I don't think about the subscription numbers. It's nice to have a lot of people watching, but the channel is growing slowly.
Well, and that's the way it should do. You know, take your time, put quality content out there, and people watch it. You know, people watch it as they will. I'm, you know, I ain't in a hurry or anything. I just want to go through and do what I do, have fun with it. If you start treating it like a job, then it's, you know, if you start trying to push, it becomes like a job. And I don't want another job. I'm trying to retire from the job I got.
Retired. I don't want a job. Yep.
So
I don't have a job. I have a lifestyle, and that's what I call it. I live in the woods.
Right.
Beautiful.
I like that.
It's not a job. It's a lifestyle. I teach kids bushcraft and the outdoors. Phenomenal.
That's an awesome subject. I mean, my kids, I teach them everything I possibly can when we go camping out together. Always have, you know, hey, these are skills you may not need right now, but you need to know.
Yeah. Yeah. The basics.
Well, I believe in, you know, I believe in that's important. I had a little bit of knowledge, not much, and when I started gardening, but even knowledge is not a skill. Knowledge, you know, you have a theoretical understanding of how something works, but until you've actually gone through and done it, that's not a skill. That's just an understanding or knowledge. So you use the knowledge to gain that skill. You know, knowledge with practice equals skill.
And you also have to bring in muscle memory. You have to keep using that skill to keep it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Knowledge is more valuable than any money in the world. You know, the first time we get the kids here to use a ferricium steel, and they can't do it, and they're striking and they're striking and they're striking, and we show them how to do it 10 times, 12 times. We give them a little bit of cotton wool with some Vaseline on it to help them. Once the spark goes off, they still can't do it, but once they do it, you see little like fires in their brains, like wow. And you know, they keep doing it, and it's muscle memory. These kids come here and they leave with that memory. You know.
Well, I remember shooting a video where I was starting a fire, and the day before, one strike had that spark on that char cloth, fired right off. Then I turned the dang camera on. 100 strikes later, you know. This is the way it works.
Let me grab my char cloth. One sec.
That's one thing I have lots of is char cloth. Last chance I could, I made as much char cloth as I could store, basically.
Hey, have you ever taken cotton balls and put them in that that bottle or that, what is that, Vaseline?
Vaseline, yeah. I've never done it.
Vaseline bombs.
They work good, as far as I know. I've never done it though.
They work absolutely fantastic.
I usually harvest what I need from the woods, basically. I use a jute or dry grass as a bundle. And then I, you know, get everything else. You know, birch bark is really nice for starting fires and keeping them going for a few seconds. You just keep adding stuff to your kit. You know, my kit has all kinds of methods of starting fires. Not just flint and steel. I use a ferro rod. I use a lighter. I use a regular butane lighter, which is like a torch. You know, you just never know. My fire kit stays like that because you don't know what kind of conditions you're in. If it's really, really wet and everything's really, really wet, I might need my magnesium to light a fire.
Yeah. It's best to know multiple ways of starting fires. Although I got to admit, one of my favorites is just taking the old, what is that, a 9-volt battery? Or one of those big batteries and
Steel wool.
Steel wool.
Yeah. And the
That's
funnest
just
one
so
is
easy.
the weed burning torch for the propane weed burner. That one works real well.
Very cool.
The steel
I'm
wool
thinking,
works really well if it's new, if it's the outside of the steel wool and not the old
Right.
stuff, because the inside it's already gone. There's no, you can't get really good. The current can't pass through it. It's old. So if it's the new stuff, I've actually did a demonstration of that with the kids, and it was brand new out of the box, and I took the positive end of the battery, and I didn't even mean to brush it. I just brushed it, and it went, poof. And it was a big roll as well. And that was all my demonstration piece. Yeah.
sorry, there we go. Well, I've seen people take gum wrappers and use batteries to start a fire that way. It's people can be very creative when they want to be.
Mm-hmm. Well, have a look here. Okay, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to open up my fire kit box. This is the box I use for my own personal use as well as with the kids. First out, steel wire wool. Fantastic piece of kit. Let me move on, shall I? Lighter. MRE matches. Generic, really. More steel wire wool. This is new stuff. Obviously, box of matches in there. Put that up there. So,
Have you ever coated the ends of your matches with wax?
No, but it's good for great for waterproofing.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I've never done it either, but I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'd rather coat them and dip them in like a pine pitch. If you break down the resin and you do that, and you dip your matches in that. Oh.
What, like a pine resin?
It keeps them absolutely waterproof, and it doesn't take much to ignite that resin.
Yeah. Well,
that's cool.
I've got the cotton wool here that I mentioned, and that would go with a little bit of the Vaseline, which is of course petroleum jelly. This and this never fails. Yeah.
I hear that I saw a video one time where they took that, let it, and threw it on the water, and it floated.
Yeah. Still do. This is what we start the kids on, the basic, because it helps them. More cotton wool in the bag. A bag of ferricium steels. These are brand new. And striker. These things are fantastic. When it explains to the kids the little sparks and the filters that come off burn at just under 3,000 degrees, they're like, wow. The kids love these.
Hot.
They are hot.
Well, it throws some sparks. You get it on your clothes, it'll burn a hole right through your clothing.
Oh, yeah.
They're amazing.
Absolutely fantastic pieces of kit. One personal favorite of mine as well is Pro Camp fire strip roll, which is like greaseproof paper. Extremely flammable. You break it, crack it. Really, really good pieces of kit. Very good for getting it, fire going if it's wet. Fire strip roll, absolutely fantastic. Fire paper, absolutely spicy.
Now, would they sell something like that at the Bass Pro Shop, or where would you get that?
Ooh,
You
I
can
don't
get
know
this.
about Bass Pro.
You could get this off. I think you could get this off Amazon, Amazon Prime, eBay, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. I was just curious. I've got, a few things to start firing, including a magnesium rod and a striker. Or, well, I do have one with a flint and striker. I've got, some of the other stuff, the Vaseline I've got lint out of the, dryer lint trap and, all sorts of other things, but I've never seen that before, and that looks cool.
It is pretty cool. And there's a fire. I started up a fire in the shelter for the Dutchy Pot Sundays. It goes up really, really quick. If you use quite a bit, crack it. It's like grease that comes off, little filaments. It goes up really, really quick. It's fantastic stuff. Highly recommended. I
Now,
need
one
to
of
find
the
some
new adds to
referrals.
my fire kit is the bellows.
That's the only thing I
yeah.
haven't got.
It's collapsible, blows down, and you blow into the fat end, and it blows a real hard stream out the small end. And it's great so you don't get your face in the fire.
It's your butt blast.
That is neat. I'm gonna need to get me one of them.
Most of my whole fire kit is just a mix of natural materials and a couple artificial ones. I do have lighters and matches and some magnesium in here. The magnesium, once you throw a ferro rod to a ground magnesium, it'll burn a hole through just about anything. So it makes it a lot easier to start a fire in wet weather. But I don't have any of the wool or steel wool or Vaseline, any of that in my kit, which I probably should add to my kit.
That rope fire starter is so expensive as well. But it is not, but it is quite, so you don't have to use a lot of it. Use this really when it rains. Oh, it's very damp. Very useful.
Yeah, I also have another container that I keep all my extra fat wood in, all my resin and stuff like that. And what I'll do is I'll take my fat wood, heat up my resin, dip the fat wood in the resin, and then I'll make a feather stick out of one end of it. And then when that catches onto that resin, boy, you got fire and you got no problems. I do love resin. And I use pine. And like I said, I'm going to the beach here in a couple of weeks, and I'll be out there for 21 days. And I will be gathering all kinds of fat wood, all kinds more resin to break down and clean up. And make some more salve too. I mean, never have too much of the pine salve.
We do have some fantastic fat wood here at the minute. It smells phenomenal.
Yeah. I don't got any in my fire kit right now. I need to get my other bucket out and put some in there. I got cedar. I use cedar, and what I do is I shave little slivers off the cedar. You know, and a good cedar, it burns real quick, but it burns hot real quick.
Yeah. Agreed. Okay. Well, let's have a look.
One thing we lack around here is birch trees. We don't have birch trees. But I have family that has one in their front yard, so every time I go over to their house, I'm over there peeling all the birch and picking it off the ground and gathering it up for my bag.
One sec. I do have a bag of birch. What is it?
But you know, around here, what we do have is cedar and fir. So you know, the pines, you run across them, like I said, out at the beach. There's a lot of pine, so I use a lot of pine when I'm out there. But fir works just as good. Fir fat wood smells just about as good as a pine. You can still get the pitch from a fir tree. And the bark from a fir tree is a great base to put on the bottom of your fire. You start your fire on a piece of bark at a comfortable height and then bend over to throw it on the ground.
Yeah. I've got some silver birch bark.
Oh, yeah.
Very dry. Fantastic for scratching it with your. I scratch it with a knife and get the little flakes off, and then hit it with a frisium steel. Fantastic.
Oh, that's a nice piece too.
We've got tons of this because we start again. All the trees that have gone over here, we have recycled the trees and stripped the bark to use for the kids to learn to create fire. But this is my personal kit. I've also got a little bit of a jute.
I love jute. I got a container of jute. I'll never not have a container of jute.
Oh, yeah. Put this and this together is magic.
Yeah. Fire started.
Absolute magic. Let's have a look. Zippo makes stoneproof matches. So much going on in the comments. 8 people in the room. Share this out. This was supposed to be a 2-hour stream, but it keeps going on 3 and a bit hours now. It's fantastic. We've got Mr. Bell up in the room. We've got Stonewolf Outdoors. Have you gone over to Mr. Collier's channel yet and watching his playlist?
Hey, Gerbs, I am in Silver Creek, Washington at the moment. I'm not far from Mount St. Helens. If I go up the hill from where I'm at now, about, I don't know, almost a half mile, I can see Mount St. Helens, Mount Adams, and Mount Rainier all at once.
You know, that reminds me, I've been thinking about that story you was telling the other day about watching Mount St. Helens erupt. That was, you know, that must have been a really incredible sight.
It was pretty thrilling, I'll put it that way. Like I said, we didn't see it exactly blue, we felt it, and then went outside and got to see the ash plume and everything else traveling. It was scary and exhilarating and pretty darn neat memory.
Did it remind you of how you are this big compared to this amazing thing we live on?
Oh yeah. I was just a kid. I think I was 13 years old at the time, but I definitely remember it pretty clear.
I hear Fritos are pretty easy to like. Or maybe that's Doritos. Is it Fritos or Doritos or both?
Doritos.
Okay.
Look here.
Such a high fat content, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, I grew up with, you know, Mount Rainier, and from everywhere I go, you can see Mount Rainier pretty much, you know. Any elevation around here, you can see that thing. It's one of the few that keeps the snow on it, so you can actually see it this time of year. Not today. It's overcast, so I can't see nothing today, but I'm hoping this week to go out and do a quick kayak trip on one of the local lakes and hopefully get some footage of the mountains while I'm out there.
Retail corn chips are great for putting in your fire kit.
Yep. Any kind of heavy oil chip, even graham crackers burn pretty good.
Absolutely. Oh,
I hadn't considered those.
Another thing I've got in here is potassium permanganate, which is obviously it's an inorganic compound. This is fantastic. I love using this stuff. Dropping it into the paper.
Oh, I
And
bet.
Oh, fantastic. But obviously, on its own, it's nothing until you mix it with the glycerin, which is essentially it's just sugar water. Oh, it's nothing. Oh, tasty. Now, what happens when you mix these two puppies together is fantastic. I don't know if the people in you guys have seen it before, but when we show this to the kids, it's like absolutely the blue flames that come off it.
Don't give them a piece of pipe and let them play with it.
No. This is on this side of the board, and this is on the other side. Right. Of the board. We keep them super separate. The potassium permanganate is always in its own.
Kind of the same thing with my magnesium in my fire kit. I keep it in a metal tin, so no matter what happens, it's not getting to my magnesium.
Yeah,
because you can't put magnesium out.
No, it's an inorganic compound until you mix it with something as simple as sugar water, and then wow.
Yeah, it's pretty safe as long as you keep them apart.
It's great, but sometimes the reaction on it, depending on the quality of the potassium permanganate, it takes time to come to life. We drop it in the middle, stir it with a stick, and then when it starts to smoke, just absolutely phenomenal. The kids love it. But like I'm always going to say when I talk about this stuff, for the love of God, keep it separate. Because I know people that have put this together and that together in the same bag, and they didn't have a fire kit left in 5 minutes.
That's a bad day for sure.
That's a bad day. Yeah. They got a bit of grief, believe me. And the final little thing I'm going to show, which I'm sure everybody's got, put this down here, is some char cloth. There we go. With a little bit of very dry punk wood, which is basically just a dried rotten tree. This char cloth is very, very dry. It's crumbling in my hands. See that? Very, very simple to make. You'll put a low flame underneath, and with the top of your tin, put a hole in the tin so that the gases get out. You could use anything really, old t-shirt, old piece of,
I like denim.
Yeah. What have you got some there?
Yeah, I keep mine in a tin also.
Yeah.
Basic little kit.
There we go, baby. Yeah.
I made my own flint striker on my forge too.
Yeah. How dry is yours? I've like so dry. I think I left it.
Oh, mine right now everything is really dry. So yeah, my char cloth is really dry. My stockpile of char cloth I have in a sealed plastic container, so it doesn't get moisture. So when I have to refill my tin, I just go to that container and grab a little bit, throw it in my tin. My tin's not waterproof, so the humidity does affect it.
So that is my firebox. I did put a hashtag around about a month back. What's in your firebox fire tin? It's always interesting to see what people have in theirs. No fireboxes, 2 fireboxes are ever the same. But yeah, let's have a look at the comments.
Now, do you char your punk wood, or you just dry it out?
Just dry it out. from the middle of the obviously the diseased tree or the tree that's fallen down.
Right.
This is from a birch tree. It's extremely crumbly. It just dried out in the middle. I just pick it out the middle of the tree. You char your punk wood.
I actually char everything.
Yeah.
If I'm going to use it for flint and steel, I want a good receptacle for that spark.
Mm.
And we don't have flint around here. I have to use agate, which is a quartz.
Okay. Interesting.
Any good, really hard rock will work for doing the job. Because all it's got to do is carve a little piece of steel off. But
you just need that little spark.
yeah, this over here, where the camera is.
That's a nice piece of flint. Oh, it's a piece of flint.
And I have lots of this stuff. I've cut my own, trying to get a good piece with sharp edges. You know, this one's actually I cut on a saw, so
Fantastic.
This stuff will ruin a saw blade real quick too. Very hard rock.
So you're not trying to break it in your hands to get
some of the places I go here, we have agates laying in the rivers. And when I'm down there, I'll throw a rock on a rock and try to get shards that way. So I actually have quite a bit of it. I'm a bit of a rock hound.
Fantastic. So put that back in there. Make sure the permanganate and the syrup aren't near each other. Whereas I'm supposed to work in the morning. Bye now for Gary. Yeah, I'm going to keep the stream going for a little bit longer. You know, I am up in the morning, but I'm not at work. I live in the forest. For me, it's out just through that glass there. You know, I'm very privileged, I think, you know.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get off here in a couple minutes. My phone is getting really hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
My battery's about dead.
Okay, I will
so
say.
I'm gonna have to go myself.
I will say thank you to you two gents for dropping in.
Oh, my pleasure.
You know, next time you're on a stream, let me know and I will come and jump on yours. I will be doing these streams now at the first and 2 live streams a month, first and at the end of each month. And 2 uploads a month. The next uploads that will be coming will be my new lumberjack wood stove.
Awesome. I love mine.
Yeah, looking forward to that. And mini Trangia kit that has come out.
Well, hey, I appreciate you hosting, and I've enjoyed it immensely. And my battery is just about to die. Even though I've got it on the charger, you know, it drains energy when I'm on the Streamyard. But y'all be seeing me.
Yeah, my sound's going out because my phone's overheating.
Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to say good night, or good morning to you guys. Thank you for dropping in.
I'm done
there. Brilliant. Thank you, Gary, for being, Luke, for being in all the way through. Absolutely outstanding, my friend. I will let you go before your phone disappears. Been absolutely fantastic.
All right. Thank you. You have a wonderful evening. I'll see you next time.
Will do, my friend. Thank you for dropping in. Okay, this has been an absolutely brilliant stream. We've still got 4 in the room. It's been brilliant. Really, really good. I did plan to go for 2 hours, but it's great. People drop in. This is out of the first hour. I will do MRE, meal ready to eat review, and then open it up. And this is the way the stream could go sometimes. 2 hours, 3 hours, you know. Stonewolf Outdoors, be right back. I need to throw the phone on ice. Moon Mountain Adventures. It's been my pleasure. I hope to get you who might have mentioned on the stream at some point, you know, or vice versa. I will come on your streams. Okay, what I will do. This has been brilliant. What I'm going to do, I'm going to give it 5 minutes, and I'm going to say it's 00:25 here. I'm going to end the stream in about 5 minutes. Everybody that has been on the stream tonight, I will add to the YouTube channel about section. So all your channels will be found and you'll get a mention. My voice is starting to go as well because I've been talking for nearly 3.5 hours. Well done to BC Gerbs for winning the Fresnel lens. That will be on its way to you, my friend, very shortly. If I go to the YouTube channel, let's have a look. Yeah, it's been fantastic. Thank you so much for dropping in, my friend. Been great. Let me have a look at the let me have a look at the poll. Okay, let me have a look at the poll. I think it's definitely going to be the drone. When it wants to go up. Skip hard. Okay, let's have a look at the live chat. Okay, drone or GoPro? Now, it didn't give me an option. It's 79%. Yes, I think that's for the drone. 21% no. I should have put another poll in there, but I think it's. I think that's for the drone. So let's see, turn this quality up a bit. There we go. Okay, but this has been absolutely fantastic stream. I am the Brit MRE. This has been brilliant. A great stream. Thank you all that have dropped in. There will be lots of things happening on the channel. The membership will be put up there. Will be opened up to people that want to join the channel. Those people that join the channel will get a nice sticker and a few other things. I'll need to work on that. I'll put the membership back up this week. A few things that are going to be coming on the channel. Like I said, the reviews, 2 reviews a month. The Outdoor Lumberjack and the Trangia. And 2 live streams. One at the beginning of the month, one at the end. For now, I'm going to say good morning. This has been a fantastic stream. I am the Brit MRE. Thank you all for jumping in. Love you guys. Speak soon.